Raglan's shoulders are way out of style.
Oh, I forgot about that suit. John never wears it. It just hangs there. You can have it, Barney.
Oh, thanks. The boys will get a kick out of those open-toed pants. You coming, Clara?
In a minute. Blanche, I wonder if you'd mind lending me your vacuum cleaner.
Well, I can't do that, Clara. It's never been used. It's still in the box.
Oh. Well, what's the matter with John's sample?
He's using it for demonstrations. How do you suppose he sells his vacuum cleaners?
With his disposition, I'll never know.
Good morning, madam. I'm from the Eagle Appliances. Paying a call in answer to your letter
I'm sorry. You're 20 minutes late, and I've got an appointment at the dentist.
Well, you see, I'll only take a few minutes of your time.
I can't wait. I'm getting my bridge today.
But I just want to see you about...
I'm sorry. Not now. I've got to get to my dentist.
What good are teeth if your house is dirty? Oh, well. How do you like that? 5 o'clock and I haven't even got a foot in the door yet. Well, this is my last call. I'll have to high pressure this one. I've been giving up too easy. Good afternoon, sir. I represent the Eagle Appliance Company, and I'm about to give you your wife a demonstration that will simply amaze her.
My wife ain't home.
Well, no matter. If you'll just follow me into your living room.
Hey, get out.
Ah, here we are, and a charming room it is, too.
Look, what's this?
Now then, let's just empty these ashtrays on the floor.
What are you doing?
The wastebasket is full, too. Well, we just scatter this junk all over the place.
Listen, you cut that out.
Now, don't be alarmed, sir. Now I'm going to go over this rug just once. And if this vacuum cleaner doesn't pick up every single last speck of this filth, I'll eat it.
Well, you better start eating, mister. Our electricity's been shut off.
Oh, hiya, Dickerson. Your wife just called.
Yeah.
It's your anniversary, huh?
Yeah.
What's the matter? Forget to get her a present?
I think I got her one present too many. Picked up a couple of cheap things at first, then I got sentimental and bought her a diamond ring.
A diamond ring?
On time. Nothing down and $10 a week for life. 3 weeks behind on the first payment. Say, listen, Mom.
Oh, no, you don't, Dickerson. I got no money. And if I did have any, I wouldn't lend it to you. You still owe me $4.
I know that, but
Nothing doing. If you need money, sell a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah. Sell a vacuum cleaner. Yeah. Say, how much will you give me on this vacuum cleaner?
Does it work?
Well, it's brand new, right off the shelf. It's worth $115. Give me 20 and let me get out of here.
Well, all right. You wait here. I'll go make out the ticket.
Fine.
Police headquarters.
This is the Argyle pawn shop. I think I've got the man you've been looking for. The cat burglar.
It was a wonderful anniversary party, Mrs. Bickerson. Too bad John couldn't make it.
I can't understand it, Dr. Hersey. He's never been this late before.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it. He probably got tied up with some tough customer.
Probably. Good night, Doctor.
Thanks, officer. I'll be over in the morning to claim the vacuum cleaner. Please make sure they take my name off the police blotter.
Bickerson, what happened?
Oh, hello, Doc. Nothing. It's a long story. I'll tell you about it some other time.
Well, I certainly enjoyed your party. Happy anniversary.
Thanks.
Oh, I didn't want to tell your wife, Bickerson, but I left a little something for you on the hall table.
Well, thanks.
You needn't pay it until the 10th. You can mail it in with last month's bill. Or if you pass the office, drop in.
Drop dead. Oh, I'm out on my feet. I'll probably be up all night answering Blanche's questions. What a life. If I tell her the truth, she won't talk to me for a week. So, I'll tell her the truth.
In a moment, you'll hear the truth from poor John Bickerson. Right now, we invite you to hear the truth on a more serious matter. You'll hear it not from an actor, not from a paid performer, but from a real person. From a smoker who was interviewed by our roving reporter in the lobby of the Battle House in Mobile, Alabama. Let's listen.
Hello there. This is Bob Pfeiffer. While we've been arranging our microphone here in the lobby of the Battle House in Mobile, Alabama, my assistant has been locating a volunteer to try the Philip Morris nose test. Frank, how are you doing?
Okay, Bob. Bob, I'd like you to meet Mr. Richard Hewitt from Fairhope, Alabama. Mr. Hewitt is not a Philip Morris smoker.
Thanks, Frank. Mr. Hewitt, it's mighty nice meeting you.
We're glad to meet you, Bob.
Now about the test. Would you do me one favor? For obvious reasons, we don't want you to refer to your present cigarette by its brand name. Is that okay?
It's okay.
Now, I'd like to give you a Philip Morris cigarette, Mr. Hewitt. I wonder if you have one of your own brand handy, do you?
Right here.
Fine. Now, I want you to light up one of these two cigarettes. Doesn't matter which one you try first, so you make the choice.
All right.
Which one do you want to try first, sir?
My own brand.
Your own brand first. I see it's also one of the leading brands. Now, I'll give you a light, then I want you to take a puff, don't inhale, and slowly let the smoke come through your nose. All right, sir, that was your own brand first. Is that correct?
That's right.
All right, let's try exactly the same test now with the Philip Morris, remember? Give you a light, then take a puff, don't inhale, and slowly let the smoke come through your nose. All right, Mr. Hewitt, you tried the test by your choice, first with your own brand, then with the Philip Morris, and you made exactly the same test with both. Now, what we want are your reactions. Did you notice any difference between the two cigarettes?
Oh, I think there was a little less, or quite a bit less burn in the Philip Morris.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hewitt.
Remember this. The test you just heard is entirely voluntary, and no promise of any kind, no payment whatsoever is made for any statement in the interview. Friends, the Philip Morris nose test is the only fair test, for it allows you to compare, match, judge Philip Morris against any other cigarette. Yes, try this test. Believe in yourself, and you too will believe in Philip Morris, America's finest cigarette. And now, the Bickersons. The Bickersons have retired. Blanche Bickerson lies tense and sleepless in the dark as poor husband John, tortured by the guilt of having missed his own anniversary party, suffers another attack of intermittent insomnia, or woodchopper syndrome. Listen.
Sounds like he swallowed the thing. Oh, dear. John! Turn over on your side. Go on! Stop it, stop it, stop it!
Stop it, Blanche. What's the matter? What's the matter, Blanche?
Whining and giggling and grunting and snorting is driving me crazy.
Me too, Blanche. Who's doing it?
You're doing it. It amazes me that you can sleep at all with your guilty conscience.
Not guilty. Put out the lights.
I will not. I've got plenty to say to you.
Blanche, what's the matter with you? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. You had a good time tonight. Now, why don't you let me sleep?
I had a miserable time. It was the unhappiest anniversary I ever spent. Why didn't you show up for the party, John?
I told you, I got stuck at the office.
Funny, nobody else got stuck. And everybody who came tonight was sweet and thoughtful, and they all brought presents.
Good.
That's more than you did. The Homers were here, and they brought something. The Hydes were here, and they brought something. Even my sister Clara was here.
What did she take?
She didn't take anything. And if she didn't bring a present, it's because she can't afford it. Barney isn't working.
He never works.
He does, too. It's just that he's recovering from his accidents.
What accident?
When he was out looking for a job last month, he tripped over a barrel and 2 cases of bourbon fell on his head.
It was the first time the drinks were ever on him. Go to sleep, Blanche.
You said you didn't have dinner. Why didn't you eat something when you came home?
There wasn't anything left.
Well, who told you to come home so late? Clara took what was left of the ham, and Dr. Hersey cleaned up the spaghetti. I gave Nature Boy the rest of the chicken.
Who's Nature Boy?
Our cat. Did I hear him yell when you came in?
I stepped on him.
Well, what'd you do that for?
I was fighting him for the chicken bones. What do you mean, what did I do that for? It was dark, and he got under my feet.
You never liked that cat.
I like him fine. Just keep him out of my way.
You hated the other cat we had.
Which other cat?
Shiners, the big black one.
Shiners?
You know, the one you said committed suicide after you caught him drinking your bourbon.
He did commit suicide.
I'd love to believe that.
What are you hitting at, Blanche? Cats have been known to commit suicide.
They don't hang themselves.
He He didn't hang himself. He got his neck tangled in a ball of twine, and I was trying to loosen it when you walked in. Now, don't start making me into a cat killer.
A man who could forget his own anniversary is capable of anything.
I tell you, I didn't forget.
Not even a card. The least you could have done was send me an anniversary card.
I did send you a card. I told you 50 times I sent you a card. Must have got lost in the mail.
Swear you sent me a card.
I swear. It was trim with lace, and it had a wonderful poem on it. I picked it especially for you.
What did it say on it?
Go to sleep.
Well, if you picked it especially for me, I want to know what it said.
It said, happy anniversary to my love.
That could be anybody.
Let me finish. It said, happy anniversary to my love. My wife, my life, my turtle dove. Life with you is great it seems. I love you more than pork and beans.
You're only adding insult to injury.
Well, how do I know what it said? I can't remember the stupid poetry they put on those things. Put out the lights.
You torture me every year on our anniversary.
Oh, dear.
Am I so old and homely that you can't show any affection or sentiment? The trouble with you is you're tired of me.
No, I'm just tired. Good night.
Look at George Wood. There's a wonderful husband for you. He's been in love with the same woman since the day he was married.
Does his wife know about her?
Never mind the sarcasm. If you didn't have those evil thoughts, you'd make a better husband. I'm not a demanding wife. All I ever ask from you is a pleasant smile or a kind word. Wake up, John.
What do you want?
Say something nice to me.
I love you. I adore you. I can't live without you. Now shut up and go to sleep.
Scream at me on our wedding anniversary.
You'll just keep quiet for a while. I won't scream.
I'm going to talk whether you like it or not.
I don't like it.
Don't forget, Mr. Bickerson, I gave you the best years of my life.
Were those the best?
Keep it up, John. Night after night, I go to sleep crying into my pillow. It's soaked through from my tears. And one kiss would make it all perfect.
Well, throw over your pillow and I'll kiss it.
You see, you're starting again. Is it asking too much for you to be nice to me once a year?
I'm always nice to you.
You never are. You're perfectly horrid. You'd never have a single argument if you'd just give me a little attention.
Well, nobody gives you as little attention as I do.
Well, I'm surprised you admit it. You never take me anywhere. You never show me the slightest consideration.
What consideration? Don't I offer you half the newspaper every morning at breakfast?
You shouldn't read the table at all. And when you drive the car up in front of the house, you might be a gentleman and help me in.
Help you in?
Oh, no, I have to fling open the door and throw myself onto the seat.
Well, I slow down, don't I?
Oh, I'd like to see you act that way with Gloria Gooseby.
Now, don't start with Gloria Gooseby.
You'd sure be a gentleman if you had her in your car.
I've had her in my car plenty of times, and I've never been a gentleman.
What?
I hate Gloria. Why don't you let me sleep, Blanche?
We've had 8 anniversaries. This is the most miserable one of all.
It's no worse than last year.
Our whole marriage started on the wrong foot. It was your idea to elope, not mine.
Yep.
I wanted to have a real ceremony like all my friends, but you said it was more romantic to elope. We had to be married by the Justice of the Peace.
Should have been the Secretary of War.
You didn't talk that way then. Why didn't you let me have a big ceremony, John?
I wasn't working at the time. I didn't have any money.
Well, you're working now, and I want a real wedding with a big ceremony.
Okay, I'll arrange it next week.
You say it, but you won't do it. Do it now.
What?
Go on, get up and let's get married.
Are you out of your mind, Blanche? It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning, and I have to go to work at 7. Why do you do this to me? Haven't I suffered enough for one day?
You haven't suffered half as much as I have. I go to all the trouble of making an anniversary party, and you deliberately stay away.
It wasn't deliberate.
Why don't you say you're sorry you married me?
Because I'm not sorry.
Not at all?
Not at all.
Do you hate me?
You know I do.
What?
I don't. Please let me sleep.
Well, I will as soon as you show me the anniversary present you got for me.
Put out the lights.
Where is it, John? Where's my anniversary present?
No, you won't like it. It's just a little old beach bathrobe. It cost $8.
$8? Our 8th anniversary, and that's all I'm worth to you? $8?
Now listen here, Blanche.
$1 a year for washing your shirts, cooking your meals, darning your socks, raising your children?
We haven't got any children.
Well, what do you want for $1 a year?
Blanche, all I want is sleep. I'll get you something nice tomorrow.
You told me that yesterday. Today's my anniversary. Why couldn't you get me something nice today?
I did, Blanche. I did get you something, but I can't give it to you now. Go to sleep.
What did you get me?
A diamond ring.
Wake up, John. I'm still talking to you.
I'm not sleeping. I really bought it for you.
A diamond ring?
Yeah.
Where is it?
What's the difference? I can't afford it. I'm taking it back in the morning.
I don't believe it. Show it to me.
It's right there in the closet, in the pocket of my old gray suit.
Your gray suit? You mean the one I gave Barney?
That's right. In the left-hand the one you gave to Barney. Blanche, you didn't.
Don't get hysterical. I emptied out the pockets. The stuff's on the dresser. There wasn't any ring box.
It wasn't in a box. I tied it in my handkerchief. Oh, thank heaven. Here it is.
Oh, John. It's beautiful.
It's got to go back. Take it off.
Such a lovely diamond.
Take it off, Blanche.
Look at it.
I've seen it. Take it off.
Here. Well, it's nice to know that you were thinking of me anyway.
I'm sorry, Blanche. I did want you to have it, but you can see how impossible it is.
I know, dear. You've got enough debts now. It was a wonderful, foolish gesture, and I love you for it.
Keep the ring, Blanche.
Don't be silly, John. You can't afford it.
Keep it. I'll find a way to pay for it. I'll get an extra job or something. Don't worry. Go to sleep.
John. You can be so sweet when you want to. I'm so happy. This feels just like when we were first married. You were so kind and considerate. You do love me, don't you, John?
Yes, Blanche, I love you. Good night.
I remember our first anniversary. You were so upset about something, and I kissed you good night and tucked you in bed like a baby. In the morning, everything was fine.
Go to sleep, Blanche.
John, would you mind if I just tucked you in bed tonight?
Okay. Tuck me in.
Lift your head, dear, so I can straighten the pillow. Now, let me get these covers under. Stretch out your feet. There, that's it. Now, all tucked in.
Thanks, darling.
Are you comfortable, sweetheart?
Perfectly.
Are you sure?
I never felt more comfortable in my life.
Fine. Now, you get up and tuck me in.
Good night, Blanche.
Happy anniversary, John.
Frances Langford and Lew Parker are standing by for a curtain call. In the meantime, for America's finest cigarette, here's another call well worth remembering.
Call for Philip Morris.
Remember, Philip Morris is definitely less irritating, definitely milder than any other leading brand. Remember, no cigarette hangover means more smoking pleasure. So,
Call for Philip Morris.
now, here are John and Blanche Bickerson as Frances Langford and Lew Parker.
Well, Francis, that puts the lid on number one for Philip Morris. And I might add that I couldn't think of a more pleasant way of spending a half hour than working opposite you.
Why, thanks, Lou. I think you do a pretty good job yourself.
I think so. Let's hope the listeners agree with us and that they'll be around next week for another session with the Battling Bickersons. And the honeymoon is over. Good night, Francis.
Good night, Lou. Good night, everyone.
Be sure to listen next Tuesday night when Philip Morris again will present the Bickersons. And don't miss the Philip Morris Playhouse this coming Thursday night over this same station. In the meantime, don't forget to...
Call for Philip Morris.
The Bickersons came to you transcribed from Hollywood, California. John Holbrook speaking.
Hi there! Get swinging with the new Yvette nail colors. They're great, sunny, bright, long-lasting. Just right for the moderns. Yvette, beauty at a young price.
Shimmer into summer.
With color at your fingertips.
Nail color by Yvette.
Exclusive to Woolworth beauty counters.
Throat feels scratchy, tickly raw. That's what Vic cough drops are for. Taste like a sweet, soothe like a medicine. Vic cough drops.
You know, cats have minds of their own. That's why we love them. They really do know what they like. Tibby. Tibby's a meat lover, and now he's easy to please with kitty cat meat and liver dinner. All the meat he loves, and tasty liver too. It might have been cooked specially for him. And Tabby? She's happier than ever. She likes both the kitty cat dinners.
Now from Kitty Cat. Fish and liver and meat and liver dinners for your cat. Cats know it's good for them.
And a meal with a Cape apple. Straight up. Cape apples make good eating. Crisp, juicy. Marvelous exercise for the old choppers. Go on, treat yourself. Live. Buy a bushel or two of Cape apples today. You can't lose.
J-E-L-L. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. That's Jell-O, yum, yum, yum. Jell-O pudding, yum, yum, yum. Jell-O tapioca pudding, yes,
Keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Visit jppet.com today.
Horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust and a hearty hi-yo silver, the Lone Ranger. After the Union Pacific Railroad was finished, many eastern businessmen came to the western United States, eager to develop the great natural resources of the country. They were followed by confidence men who formed companies and floated stock issues with the sole purpose of robbing the honest settlers. The masked rider of the plains fought these criminals within the law in the same way he fought the outlaws of an earlier period. In time, his courage and resourcefulness put an end to their activities and cleared the way once more for the winning of the West. Return with us now to those thrilling days of yesteryear. From out of the past come the thundering hoofbeats of the great horse Silver. The Lone Ranger rides again. Come on, Silver! We're heading for Salt Creek Valley! Hail, Silver! Away! The 2 daughters and 3 sons of old Sarah Yates were gathered together in the home of the eldest, Ezra. The attention of all 5 was centered on the man who had just risen from his chair, and now, his coat across his arm, was making ready to leave.
I think that's all. You understand the situation. The Red River Short Line means business. It's fully organized, has backing of some of the most responsible men in the state, but only one thing is lacking. As yet, we haven't been able to get title to Salt Creek Valley. The moment we do, our crews will commence laying rail. I hope you can help us.
Mr. Harvey will do our best.
Thank you. I'm sure you will. Well, my time's up. You know where to reach me?
Sure. Staying at the hotel, ain't you?
Yes. I'll be there for several weeks. Well, good day.
Goodbye,
Good
Mr.
day,
Harvey.
Mr. Harvey. Well, what do you think?
Ezra, if Ma don't sell, she's loco. Ralph's right. 5,000 in cash and 30% of the voting stock. That's a mighty handsome offer.
Mother could be rich.
I hear railroads are making money hand over fist.
Sure they are.
But Mother doesn't want to sell. She did, would Mr. Harvey have had to come to us?
Ma's getting old.
But she knows her own mind, Ben.
That ain't the point. It ain't fair to us, that's what. Someday what Ma has is going to be ours. Here's a chance for a fortune. If she turns it down, it's us she's cheating.
Just so.
Oh, I see. Then you're not worried about Mother after all. You're worried about yourself.
Peg, you just don't savvy.
You say that, but I think I do.
Wouldn't you like to have a lot of money someday, Peg?
Of course I would, but not this way.
Well, I'm not particular.
Don't argue with her, Marge. The Peg's just one agin us four anyhow. I guess what she thinks ain't going to stop us. It's Ma we'll have to deal with.
Or Miguel.
Huh?
Well, ain't it on account of Miguel that Ma won't sell? Don't you reckon she'd sell if he was to clear out?
I'll bet she would.
Then why not see Miguel first? Wouldn't that be more sensible?
Well, that's what I meant.
That's just what we'll do. Good idea.
I think you're hateful.
Now, look, Peg.
You're all anxious to see Mother get rich so that someday you'll be rich. You don't care one least bit what Mother thinks. And now you're talking about getting Miguel to clear out. The Valley's the only home Miguel's ever had. Where would he go? Where could he go? Don't you ever think of anyone but yourself?
If we don't, who will?
Mother promised Miguel that as long as she lived, he could stay in Salt Creek Valley.
Well, Ma wouldn't be breaking her promise if he was to leave without her asking, would she?
He'd never leave willingly.
Oh, I don't know. He wouldn't want to stand in Ma's way.
Well, if it weren't for Miguel, we wouldn't be here.
We don't care.
Mother told you about it. I know she has. Before she and Father were ever married, Miguel hid Father for 3 months when the Taylors would have killed him. They'd have killed Miguel, too, if they'd guessed what he was doing. Oh, we owe him everything.
Huh. That's past and done with.
All right, I can't stop you, but I won't have anything to do with it.
Don't then. Well, who'll talk to Miguel?
I will.
When?
Just as soon as I can get there.
And it'll take you 3 or 4 days to ride to his place.
And the sooner I can get started, the better. Marge,
Yeah, Ben?
pack me some grub. I'll saddle up.
Salt Creek Valley, long and narrow but fertile, divided Sarah Yates' large holdings of land almost exactly in two. At its lower end, a small cabin nestled within a grove of cottonwoods. And it was here that Miguel made his home with his wife, Rosa. 4 days later, Ben Yates was standing outside the cabin talking with Miguel, while Rosa looked on. It was plain to see from Ben's red face that he was rapidly losing control of his temperament.
So you won't clear out, huh?
Senor, this is our home. We are happy here. It is not our wish to leave.
What have you got? A few scrubby cows. A couple of goats and a mule so blamed old it can't hardly stand up. This here cabin and the right to use the valley. You could do better almost anywhere.
No, senor.
Look here. I'll make you one final offer. $500. That's in hard cash. You'll get it the day you pull stakes.
Senor, it is no use.
You won't take it?
No.
You realize you don't own this valley? That all I'd have to do is to go to Ma and have her kick you off the place?
That is not so. The senor is my friend.
Then why can't you act like a friend to her?
See?
You savvy what I mean, all right. I ain't going over all that again. If the railroad could go through this here valley, she'd get a fortune for it.
But the senora spoke of this thing. She does not want to sell. She has said this to me.
You know, I'm losing patience with you.
I am most sorry.
Maybe you'll be sorrier.
See?
You're trading on a favor you done close to 40 years ago. Well, maybe you can get away with that with Ma, but you can't with me. You don't go down. For 2 cents, I'd put a boot to your bitches and kick you clear into the next county, you dirty...
Senor, I am no longer a young man, nor am I as strong as in the past. But this talk I will not have.
No?
I must ask you to go.
Oh, I'm the one to clear out, huh?
See?
Why, you dried-up old fool, I'll slap you behind.
Do not harm Miguel, senor, please.
Let go there.
Help, amigo,
Don't
help.
hurt me.
What are you...
Let Miguel go.
Mask, you
Then
can't...
take it.
Oh,
You want more? Get up on your feet.
you hit me.
Want more?
Blast you.
Don't reach for that gun.
I'll put my hand.
Leave your gun where it is.
Oh.
And hit leather.
I'll remember this, mister.
And I won't forget it. Now on your way.
And you, Miguel. I won't forget you got a pair of crooks for friends. Get up. Get up there. Come on. Get up.
Oh, gracias, amigo.
Miguel, wasn't that Ben Yates?
See,
What was the trouble here?
he would have us leave the valley, amigo. When we would not, he grow angry.
Was he sent here by Sarah?
No, amigo. The senora know nothing of this.
Then what was Ben up to?
He speak of a railroad through the valley.
A railroad through this valley?
See.
You'd better tell me the whole thing, Miguel. It looks as though Ben were getting ideas. After his talk with Miguel, The Lone Ranger, accompanied by his faithful Indian companion Tonto, rode on and made camp in a secluded spot several miles away. But at dawn the next morning, he was saddling the great horse Silver and...
Steady, old fellow. We'll soon be ready.
What we do?
I've already saddled Scout for you, Kemosabe. We're riding.
What matter?
Last night I thought over what Miguel told us. There's a few more things I mean to find out. In the first place, why would any railroad wish a right-of-way through Salt Creek Valley? This outfit calls itself the Red River Short Line. Well, there are a lot of places in the West that could be profitably tapped by a railroad, but this isn't one of them. I wonder if this couldn't be a crooked promotion scheme.
What you mean?
People lose their heads easily, Tonto. 2 years ago, the Central Pacific and the Union Pacific completed the line that extends all the way to the coast. Since then, everyone's talked of railroads. You'd think you would only lay track anywhere to make a fortune. Now, crooks aren't likely to overlook the opportunity to take advantage of that attitude. Perhaps this is an example.
Maybe you right.
And I want to know just who's behind this Red River Short Line. As far as I know, they haven't put down a single mile of track.
How you find out?
Jim Burgess at the state capitol would know. If he doesn't, wouldn't take him long to learn. Yep, they're called, Scout.
Yes, Scout.
We'll find Burgess and see what he has to say.
That's a good idea.
Ready?
Get him up, Scout.
Hail Silver! Away!
With Ben's return, another family council was called at Ezra's home. It was Ralph, the youngest brother, who put into words what all were thinking.
Well, we might as well face it. Miguel can't be reached, then there's nothing to do but talk to Ma. Ain't going to be easy, but it'll have to be done.
And you talk to her. I done my share.
Maybe Ezra better. He's the oldest.
Not me. She'd bite my head off.
Marty, would you...
Oh, no, you don't. I'm no more anxious to face her than Ezra is. It'll have to be one of you three.
Well, I won't.
I suppose I'm to do everything.
But you're...
Wait.
Yeah?
This ain't getting us no place. When you come down to it, there ain't no one of us alone, well, outside of maybe Peg, who could get Ma to change her mind once she'd made it up.
You mean we're to let this chance go?
No, I mean we'll all see Ma together.
Well...
It's the only way. We'll have to act together. She sees all of us are set on this, maybe she'll get over being stubborn.
But that'll mean wasting a couple more weeks. I got a business to look after. If I don't get home pretty soon,
You figure that feed store of yours is more important than this?
No.
Well, I've let my cafe go, ain't I?
Yeah, sure.
Well, then if Ezra and me are willing to put in our time, you ought to be too.
Well, how about Harvey?
I'll see him today. I'll tell him this is taking us a little longer than we figured.
And I'll write Mother we're coming. I'll get the letter off before noon.
Well, all right then.
This is very decent of you.
Huh? What's ailing you?
When I came here, I told you that Mother was ill. I practically begged you to take the time to see her. None of you could. Oh, no, you were too busy for that. But now that it means money to you, everything's different.
Now, Peg,
Well, I'm going along, and if I can spoil your rotten schemes, I will.
A week later, Ben, Ralph, Marge, and Ezra sat in the parlor of the great rambling ranch house they had known as children. Ben and Ralph sat on the stiff sofa, staring at the toes of their boots. Marge sat alone and silent. Ezra, pacing the floor, obviously ill at ease, stopped suddenly and...
Well, why don't we go in there?
She don't want us yet. She said she'd let us know.
Where's Peg?
Oh, she's in there.
Yeah, thought as much. Getting in her story, I suppose.
Sure, I guess.
Well, she ain't going to spoil things. I won't stand for it.
She will if she can.
If she does, it's because you let her.
Huh?
Oh, you make me sick, all of you. Grown men and behaving like scared children. She's our mother just as much as she's Peg's, isn't she? Well, then, why in heaven's name just stand around and do nothing? Go in there. Don't wait for permission. I didn't see Peg waiting.
Doggone it, Marge, you're right.
Thanks.
Sure, that's right. Why are we waiting? I'll go along if the rest of you will.
Well, come on. You too, Marge.
Sure, why not?
I'll go in there. Ma!
You got out of bed.
Peg, what'd you let her for? Ma, give me your arm. Ben, get a chair.
Ezra, don't you touch me. Leave that chair where it is, Ben, or I'll take a cane to you.
But, Ma...
When the time comes I can't get around my own house without help, I'll be ready for my grave. But I ain't ready yet. No, don't you help me either, Peg.
All right, Mother.
Well, you can't do this. You're sick.
Oh, Ben, yours was a simple-minded one of the family. Took after your pa. Stand aside. Man sakes, I know what I'm doing.
Be careful, Ma.
Well, there. I made it, didn't I?
Ma, I've been worried. I'm glad Jane is bad off as Peg told us.
I'm glad, too, Mother.
Sure, it's great seeing you on your feet again.
We thought
You
that...
could fool me.
Oh, what do
But
you mean?
can't. It's high time you learned it.
Oh, wait, Ma. I don't know what Peg said to you, but...
Jane said nothing. She didn't have to. I ain't simple.
But, Ma...
Our thunderation quit all trying to talk at once. There now. Now I'll say my say. You're here to get me to sell the valley. I won't. You want me to go back on my promise to Miguel. I won't. And if you think you're going to change my mind, don't.
The curtain falls on the first act of our Lone Ranger story. Before the next exciting scenes, please permit us to pause for just a few moments. Now to continue our story. 3 days passed. In an office in a distant town, two men discussed the events that had occurred at old Sarah's ranch house.
I've got Ezra Yates' letter with me, Taylor. He says they can't do a thing with their mother.
Stubborn old fool.
She's like most of those old-timers. They'd rather break an arm than a promise. As long as she's alive, that breed's going to have the valley.
No, Harvey, you're wrong. I'm going to get the valley.
Well, I don't suppose she's got long to last.
Not that way.
Yeah, but
Harvey, I wonder if you know why this means so much to me.
I'm not sure that I do.
It was my father and his brothers who would have killed old Zach Yates years ago if it hadn't been for Miguel.
Yeah?
At the time Zach came west, my family controlled all that range up there, every last acre of it. Zach took it away from them. He filed on the only part of the range where there was water. And you don't have to be told that the rancher who controls the water rights controls everything else.
So that's it.
I promised my father someday I'd get that range back. I will. And it has to be while Sarah's still alive. I want her to know that a Taylor evened the score.
All right. What are you going to do? Miguel won't leave, Sarah won't sell. What's left?
You know, I wouldn't be disappointed if something happened to Miguel, Harvey. I owe him something, too. I can't say that I'd be disappointed at all.
That's in order?
Yes.
If Sarah suspected...
She won't, Harvey. No, I'm quite sure she won't.
In spite of Sarah's warning, her 3 sons and Marge continued to besiege her with every type of argument that occurred to them. It was impossible for them to leave while they still hoped she would change her decision. And one morning Ezra returned to the attack with...
Look here, Ma, I aim to have a talk with you.
Again?
Sure, I know you don't like it, but it's got to be done.
Why?
Why? Because you're not treating us fair. You ain't considering nobody but yourself.
And Miguel.
All right, then, and Miguel. But the way you act, you think he meant more to you than your own kin.
Sometimes, Ezra, I ain't so sure about what he does. Leastways, you don't ever hear Miguel complaining. He takes the little he's got and he makes it do. He's happier than any of us. Instead of finding fault, it wouldn't hurt you to copy him.
Why couldn't you give him land somewheres else?
Because that's where he wants to be.
What the?
Mrs. Yates.
Mask.
Don't be alarmed.
A crook, get out of here. Get off while I yell for help. You don't get out of...
For pity's sakes, Ezra, can't you hush just once? If he's going to rob us, we can't stop him.
But
I'm not an outlaw, Mrs. Yates. I brought you news.
You have, huh? What news?
Miguel's left the valley.
What?
Is that a fact?
Yes.
Stranger, I don't believe it. He wouldn't go without telling me first. I know he wouldn't.
But he has. He and his wife are gone. and everything they owned with them.
Was he
That's
good?
not all. I've been inside his cabin. I found this.
Give me that.
What is it?
A note. I found it on the kitchen table.
Ma!
Well?
He says he's clearing out because he knows he's standing in your way. He says to go ahead and sell the valley. He says he wouldn't want you to lose out on account of him.
Stranger, did you look around any when you was there?
I did.
Was anything suspicious? Was there any sign to say that maybe he didn't leave willin'?
The cabin was all in order. It had even been swept and scrubbed before Miguel left.
Ma, don't be foolish. Why, this note tells you he went on his own accord.
Yes, everything was in order. Nothing looked suspicious. Except one small detail.
Huh? What was that?
Miguel can't write.
4 mounted horses followed the desolate trail leading always deeper into the wilds north of Salt Creek Valley. The horses kept to the trail in pairs, those at the rear carrying Harvey and a roughly dressed companion, while the 2 in the lead were ridden by Miguel and Rosa. Although Miguel and his wife could manage the reins of the horses they rode, the wrists of each were securely bound.
Senors, how much farther is it we ride?
Impatient, Miguel?
We have ridden far. Rosa, she is very tired.
It is nothing, Miguel.
Yeah, we're almost there. Here, pull off the trail and cut left. Follow the back of that arroyo.
See. It's this way. There is a cabin.
You know it?
Oh, but see. Many times I have come here when wanted.
Good. You'll feel at home.
You will not say why you bring us here?
Can't do it, Miguel. I'm sorry. You'll find there's an old friend of yours in there who'd prefer to tell you himself.
A friend?
All right, rein up. Pull there, boy. What? All right, get down. Keep watch outside, Buck.
All right, boss.
Go ahead, Miguel. Walk right in.
See. The senor's there.
Come in. You can wait with Buck, Harvey.
Right.
Surprised to see me?
Si, senor.
It's a long time since we last met, Miguel.
It has been many years.
I wasn't much more than a boy. But I'm afraid you'll find I have a long memory.
I do not understand.
You were my father's enemy.
Your father, senor. He was muy malo hombre.
Bad, huh? Well, by the standards of some of you cowardly fools who run to the law every time you're hurt, perhaps he was. At any rate, he was bad medicine for those who crossed him.
That was well known.
In fact, Miguel, that was a characteristic of all my family. Do you understand?
What do you mean?
He paid his enemies back. I do the same. And my father's enemies, though still living, are my enemies.
See?
You were on Zach Yates' side against ours. If it hadn't been for you, my father would have killed Zach before he ever got a foothold here.
The Senor Yates was a fine man. Me, Miguel, I am most proud to have been of service.
But things have changed since then.
All things change, Senor. It is so for everyone.
At that time, you helped Zach take our land.
See.
Now, you'll help me regain it. And Miguel.
Yes, Senor.
I'm afraid I can't let you live to tell the story.
No, Miguel.
Mia Rosa, do not be afraid. Now, we are old, yes. It does not matter. What must be, will be.
Sarah Yates, frightened by the news the masked man had brought, sent Ezra to summon her family together. In the meantime, Peg did her best to calm her mother's fears.
Mother, you mustn't worry so. Why, just the fact that poor old Miguel can't write doesn't prove anything. He might have had someone do it for him who could. I mean, he might have asked someone to do it. Well, there could be a dozen explanations.
Thank you, Peg, but guess it's no use.
No use?
Telling me not to worry. I thought a heap of Miguel. Rosa, too. It was just like part of the family.
You're talking as though they were
dead?
Yes.
Maybe they are.
Oh, no.
And maybe...
What, Mother?
Maybe those to blame ain't so far away.
Mother, what are you saying?
I think you understand
Oh,
me.
you can't think that.
Ain't I had cause to?
No, Mother. Listen to me. The boys think too much of money, yes. I'm not excusing them, but you can't think they could have had anything to do with this. You just can't.
I've sent for them. Why don't they come?
They'll be here soon.
I want to talk to them.
Of course you do. But please, Mother, please promise me you won't let them know that you suspected them, even for a moment.
You're my favorite, Peg. You've always been ever since you was just a young'un. But I can't give such a promise. I've got to know.
But they're coming now.
Howdy, Ma. Hi.
Hello, boys.
The news, Ma. Is there anything you want us to do?
We talked it over on the way here. We know this part of the country pretty well. We thought we might go hunting for Miguel.
Not yet.
What's the matter, Mother? You look...
The way I'm feeling, I reckon. Sit down.
But we want
Sit down.
Sure, Ma.
Ezra,
Yeah?
you kind of been the leader since you come here. Leastways, you've pestered me most. So I'll talk to you.
Sure. What is it?
You've been mighty anxious for me to sell the valley. It's been plain to see that if Miguel'd clear out so I wouldn't have to break my promise, you'd find it pleasing.
Well, we only said...
Wait. Ezra, would you and Ben and Ralph have been so anxious for Miguel to get that you'd help him?
Ma, what do you mean?
You think...
Quiet. Just give me a straight answer. That's all I want.
Ma, I
I'm
swear...
still talking to Ezra.
You ask for a straight answer, Ma, and you'll get it. We tried to bribe Miguel to leave. Maybe we even threatened him a little. But hurt him? Make him leave? Never in a million years.
And that's the truth.
It is, Mother. I've heard everything the boys have planned from beginning to end. Ezra's told you the exact truth.
Didn't I tell you, Mother?
Boys, I believe you.
Thank you.
You've done a heap of things I ain't liked. You've got faults I don't guess you'll ever get over. But as far as I know, you've still got your first lie to tell me.
Then why don't you let us go look for Miguel? If he's to be found, we'll find him.
We'll look everywhere.
Go ahead.
Fine. Ben, get the horse.
Right.
You, Ralph, get the extra cartridges from the storeroom.
You bet.
I'll go and eat...
The masked
In with you.
Blast you.
You're choking me, Injun.
Good for you. That's Mr. Harvey they've got.
And here's Miguel.
And Rosa.
Hold still or I'll tie you.
Taylor, where'd you come from?
He's the fellow behind this.
But Harvey...
Works for him.
Stranger, you made a bad mistake. Mr. Harvey's head of the railroad's coming through here.
He's the fellow who wanted to buy the valley.
It's your mistake.
But we ain't...
Tonto and I have already checked on this fellow. We were told a railroad was planned. We rode to the state capitol to find out about it. You were tricked.
Huh? Tricked?
The company he headed existed only on paper. It was formed just to cover up for Taylor. Once you'd sold the valley, this so-called railroad would have turned around and sold the valley to Taylor. The company would have been disbanded. And Taylor would have held your water rights, Mrs. Yates.
Taylor, you rotten schemer.
I planned this for a long time, Sarah. And if it hadn't been for this masked man, by heaven, it would have worked.
For all the sense Ezra and the others showed, it would have.
But we couldn't know.
Because the thought of a fortune coming into the family blinded you to everything else. Taylor depended on that. Greedy men are the easiest dupes for swindlers.
What I've said 1,000 times.
But Miguel and Rosa, how did you find them?
When we learned Taylor was behind this, we knew Miguel's life would be in danger if Sarah didn't sell. Tonto was watching every moment. He was behind them when they took Miguel to the cabin. He left signs on the trail that I could follow.
But why didn't he stop him when he saw they were taking Miguel prisoner?
Because of my orders.
Huh?
He had orders, let them go as far as they liked, unless they made an attempt on Miguel's life. We wanted them on a charge that would keep them in jail for the time they deserve.
They'll be doggone lucky if they don't get the rope.
Well, how about my cash? I went and put good money into that fake company.
So did I.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Serves you right. I hope you never see a penny of it again.
But, Ma...
And if you don't, then maybe the masked man's taught you a lesson you won't forget. Outside of Peg, you're a right useless lot. But you got my blood. You ought to be able to learn.
Get him up, Scout.
The story you have just heard is a copyrighted feature of the Lone Ranger Incorporated.
This is the 1940s radio channel from the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
Amos, what's that you got there in your hand?
Why, that's a tag I took off of the world's greatest TV set, Andy.
How you know that's the world's greatest TV set?
It says right here on the tag, engineered by CBS Columbia.
Yeah, that's the greatest.
CBS Columbia, makers of America's most advanced radio and television receivers, present transcribed The Amos and Andy Show, written by Joe Connolly and Bob Mosier. Featuring Ernestine Wade, Johnny Lee, Amanda Randolph, Ken Christie, Lud Gluskin's music, yours truly, Harlow Wilcox, and starring radio's all-time favorites, Freeman Gosden and Charles Correll. Amos and Andy!
This is Charles Correll. Tonight, my partner Freeman Gosden and I take pleasure in welcoming CBS Columbia television and radio receivers to the Amos and Andy Show. Freeman and I have just returned from Chicago, where we saw the brand new CBS Columbia sets for 1955. And we're truly impressed with the way they look, the way they perform, and the way they're priced. We'll be telling you more about these sets later.
We're all looking forward to going. We're all looking forward to going. Oh, yeah! Bought myself a new transformation for the trip.
Yeah, you needed one, Mama. That one you've been wearing ain't been the same since we had the short circuit in the closet and you beat out the fire with it.
It's going to be wonderful, George. You know, it'll be our first vacation in a year.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Your eyes open. And the old boy didn't send us no transportation money. Now, you know, Sapphire, that me and you could flap our way down there like the swallows. But Mama here going to have a tough time getting that big fat fuselage of hers off the ground.
Oh, that's the trouble. Oh, me, we ain't never got no money. We can't go places like other people.
Now, hold it, honey. Now.
Oh, my baby's alive. Uncle Wilbur, he'll cut us out of his will.
Now, wait a minute, Mama. Sapphire.
Oh, George, couldn't you just once prove to me that you was a man?
Now, honey,
Get down the floor, it'll just break my poor baby's heart.
Now, please.
Just break my heart.
Now, look, you two. I can't stand tears. Now, cut it out. Mama, you was wheezing like a hippopotamus with asthma. Sapphire, look at you. Your mascara's running. Your rouge is all smeared. Your false eyelashes is loose. Look at that, honey. You done balled all your good looks clear down to your double chin there.
George, we got to get there. We just got to get there.
Now, look, honey, I'll go right out now and find some way. Just stop crying. You can count on me, I promise you.
All right, Mom, let's start packing. I think we can crowd our way down to Florida.
Yeah. Well, Brother Andy, there it is. Ain't that a fine-looking house trailer? I bought it at a second-hand trailer lot yesterday.
Yeah, them trailers is nice, all right. But what you going to do with it?
Well, then, me and Sapphire and Mama is going to go down to Florida and visit her rich Uncle Wilbur. I'm going to hitch this trailer on my car, and we're going down that way.
Florida, huh? Say, you know, I've been corresponding with a gal down there. She got a good job, too, you know. She's a stump spotter.
Stump spot?
Yeah. When they take them tours through the Everglades, she sits in the front of the boat and hollers, "Here comes one now."
Then I've been was thinking about you, boy. Maybe you'd like to come along with us. You know, share the trip, the scenery, the open road, the expenses, repairs, gas and oil, and all them things, you know, that makes the trip worthwhile, ain't it?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't mind going to Florida, but wouldn't the four of us be jammed up in that thing?
Well, the way I figured it out, Andy, while we is driving, the women can be sleeping in the trailer. Then once in a while, they can come out of the trailer and leave us at the driving, you see.
You think that'd work?
Oh, certainly, Andy, yeah. It'd be just like when they haul animals around in the circus. Only on this trip, the rhinoceroses get a chance at the wheel, you see.
Well, it's a neat-looking trailer on the outside. What's it like inside?
Oh, it's been remodeled, Andy. Brother Jackson done the job for me.
You mean that carpenter nearsighted Jackson?
Yeah, open the door there. Let's go in. There we are.
This doorway is kind of narrow.
Yeah, you make it, Andy. Just crouch down there. That's it. Yeah. Shake your way in there, boy. Wiggle your hips a little. Just make believe you is the caboose on a conga line there. That's it. Now, in you. Up to Daisy. Watch the bathtub there, Andy. Watch that.
Yeah, I'll step over it here. Tell me this, ain't it a little inconvenient having the bathtub right at the front door? Suppose the door flew open.
Well, while you was in the tub, you can just reach up and hold the door shut by the knob, you see. On the trip, you'll have to do most of your bathing in a crouch, but you'll get used to it, Andy. Now, let's move up front here.
Yeah.
Watch your head on the cross beam.
What beam?
Ow! That's the beam.
Oh, my head. Ouch.
Brother Jackson did a nice job on the interior, didn't he? And 2 beds, all the pleasures of home. Nice and compact. Everything folds into something else, you see.
Yeah, I see. Tell me this. Where's the washstand?
The washstand? Yeah. Well, that's really compact, ain't it?
Yeah, but where is it?
Well, all you got to do is to lift this divan and slide it on the bed and shiver back the storage chest, unscrew 3 bolts, remove the spare tire, and there's the washstand.
Another thing, I don't see no stove. Where do you do your cooking in here?
Stove?
Yeah, where is it?
Well, Brother Jackson put it right where it ought to be. Right there under the mattress and springs. See, you just take off this mattress here, and then you remove the spring.
Wait a minute. It's bad enough moving out the mattress, but is you got to move out the springs, too?
Well, not necessarily. You can leave the springs there. Turn on the stove and use the springs for a grill, you see.
Listen, Kingfish, I don't know about going in this thing.
Now, look, man, it'll be a wonderful trip. And I tell you what, I'll make it up to you when we get rich Uncle Wilbur's money.
Yeah, well, okay, Kingfish, it's a deal. But listen, about this sleeping. When Sapphire and her mama's driving, you take the bed over the stove.
Oh, there's nothing to worry about, Andy.
Well, I know that, but just the same, I don't want to wake up in the morning and smell breakfast cooking and find out it's me.
You're getting ready for an early start to Florida, boys. It's only 7:30.
Yeah, Amos, that's right. We're all set, you do.
Yes, Amos, Mama and Sapphire's back in the trailer. We're starting with the driving ourselves, me and Andy. I better check in and see if there's already back there. Here's back there. All set back in the trailer?
Yeah, me and Mama all set back here. Hey, what's holding us up? Come on, Alabama, get this caravan moving.
Stop sticking your head out the window, Mama. At the Holland Tunnel, they liable to think it's just as a horse van and charge us double.
Come on now, let's get going. This crazy trail.
Oh, shut up.
Well, Amos, this is so long. We'll see you again in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it won't take us too long to stake our claim on Uncle Wilbur's money. Well, so long, Andy and Kingfish. Have a nice trip. And I hope you all have a safe journey and hurry back. Now, y'all be careful and watch your driving on the road.
Oh, yeah, don't worry. We will. So long, Amos.
Goodbye, fellas.
So long, Amos. So long. Goodbye.
So long, boys. So long.
What? Yeah, we come.
Oh, boy, your mama is really excited, Kingfish. Look at that. He done took a transformation off and is waving goodbye with that. Look at that.
this is the Mystic Knights of the Sea Lodge Hall.
I'd like to speak to a Mr. George Kingfish Stevens. This is Mr. Thompson from the used trailer lot.
Well, I saw him, Mr. Thompson, but the Kingfish ain't here.
Well, I wonder if you could take a message for him. When we sold him the trailer, we had a little slip-up over here. We forgot to put a new hitch on it.
New hitch?
Yeah, the hitch between the trailer and the car was completely worn out.
Worn out? Oh, me.
Yeah, if he was to do any driving with that trailer at all, one good jolt and the car and trailer'd come apart.
If you've got an eye for a buy, a real buy, you owe it to yourself to go see the big new 21-inch CBS Columbia TV console with the little table model price, just $199.95. And this is no budget set, mind you. It's a big, powerful set, uncompromisingly engineered by CBS Columbia and filled with today's most important electronic refinements. It has a huge 21-inch picture with the new blue-white screen. It has a full 21-tube Powertron chassis. It has an extremely sensitive built-in antenna. It has feature upon feature to give you brilliant, needle-sharp pictures, rich natural sound, and exceptional freedom from service difficulties. CBS Columbia gives you all this and a handsome console cabinet, too, for only $199.95, including federal tax and warranty. It's the biggest big-screen buy since TV began. The great new 21-inch CBS Columbia console with the table model price. Go see it.
Sailing, sailing, on our way we go. When we get to Florida, we'll get the old man's dough.
Oh, boy, we make a pretty good time now, ain't we, Kingfish?
Oh, I'll say we is, Anna. I think we're doing fine, boy.
Oh, yeah. Of course, we done lost a half hour when Sapphire's mama stuck her head out the trailer window on that Pulaski Skyway and her transformation blowed off.
Yeah, nice of that truck driver to bring it back to us. He said it give him quite a scare when he seen it laying down the road. He think he done run over a sheepdog.
Yeah, but we is making pretty good time, Kingfish. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wonder where we is.
Yeah, I kind of wonder where we is, too, and, well, there's a sign alongside the road there. Yeah, pull over on the shoulder there, see if you can read it. Uh-oh. What do it say, Anna?
Danger, soft shoulder.
Well, come on, Anna. Let's get out here. Get out here. We didn't do so much damage, I don't guess.
No, but look here, though, Kingfish. Look at that trailer hitch. That thing done let loose.
Oh, don't worry, Andy. Look like we can get it to hold all right.
That's what's going on here. What's trying to do to us? Kill us?
Well, glad you're up, Mama. Would you mind stepping out here and lifting this trailer back on the road? Well, there you are. That ought to hold it, Andy.
Oh, yeah. That baling wire ought to hold the car to the trailer in case the hitch let loose again.
Why, you nitwit. You think that baling wire's going to hold this thing? Better get a mechanic and get this thing fixed right.
Now, listen, Mama, you mind your business and I'll stick to mine. I don't go around telling you how to be a nasty old woman, do I?
Well, Mama, I feel so much safer now that you're driving and George and Andy are sleeping back in the trailer. Well, I hope we don't have no more trouble with that no-good trailer hit. The car George's has really picked up too. Yes, Mama, it sure has. We just seem to be whizzing along. Yes, indeed. And them two bums are sleeping back there. Mm-hmm. I've been at this wheel here for over 2 hours. Sapphire, just tap on the back window and see if you can wake them up. All right, I'll turn around here something wrong, Sapphire? No, Mama. No. Mama, if I told you something, you wouldn't get excited, would you? Of course not. You wouldn't run the car off the road or nothing.
Oh, why, no, Sapphire. What is it?
Mama, the trailer is gone.
What?
Careful, Mama, careful.
Oh, my, the trailer's gone. That bailing wire must have given way someplace on the road.
Oh, Mama, I bet that trailer's done crashed into a ditch someplace. This is terrible.
Yes. Not only is my transformation in there, but all my best porcelain is in that trailer.
Mama, this ain't no time to worry about dishes.
Who's worrying about dishes? I'm talking about my upper plate.
Brother Andy, are you awake?
Yes, I'm just laying here.
Andy, you notice anything?
Yeah, I do. Boy, this road is smoothed out the last few months. And you know something? Hardly seems like we is moving at all.
Maybe my mom-in-law done stopped for gas. Must be in a gas station, all right.
Yeah, that's right, I guess. I'll open the side curtain here and look out.
What did you see, Andy?
Did you ever hear of a gasoline company called Stop Look and Listen?
Don't be silly, Andy. You only see a sign like that if you was on a railroad track.
Oh, you said it, 'cause we is on a railroad track.
Let me see here. Holy smoke. Those two stupid women done stopped the trailer on a railroad track.
Yeah, that was stupid, all right. So lucky that there ain't no trains coming.
Well, now, let's not panic, Andy. I see the train, too. Probably going the other way. That's the caboose we are looking at, eh?
Yeah, well, that's the first caboose. I don't ever see it with a cow catcher on it.
Listen, Andy, rap on the front window there and tell them crazy women to wake up and get us off the track here.
Yeah. I'll pull the shade up here. Hey, there ain't no automobile here. This must be the back window.
This must be the front window just then. I'll pull the shade up here and tap on the window. Yeah.
What's wrong?
Ain't no automobile here either.
Kingfish, you know, we has either got too many windows here or not enough automobiles.
Now, take it easy, Andy. We started out with one, so there got to be an automobile around here someplace.
Yeah, well, I hope it shows up soon. That caboose is gaining on us.
Oh, me, it is. Look at it, Andy.
Oh, Kingfish, what must we do?
Andy, we just got to get from the interior to the exterior before this thing gets hit in the posterior. Come on, Andy.
Yeah, out of the way, Kingfish. I'm going to get out of here faster than a Frenchman out of Indochina.
Yeah, get out of the thing, Andy. This ain't no time to take a bath. Get out of that tub.
Oh, man. Well, get the door open. Get it. Hurry up, Kingfish. Hurry up.
Holy mackerel, Andy. Look at that train bearing down on us here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, listen, Andy. We might have time to get the trailer off the track. Here, grab the trailer hitch here.
Yeah.
Okay, now pull. Keep pulling, Andy. Keep pulling. Pull. Come on, pull. Pull, Andy. Pull. Keep pulling.
Kingfish, can I stop pulling now?
Shut up, you dummy. All you got in your hand is the trailer hitch.
Holy mackerel, look at that trailer. Brewed all over the landscape.
Oh, me, Andy. I ain't seen nothing spread out like that since Sapphire was doing the mambo and a camisole let loose at the New Year's Eve party.
Since I'm in the radio entertainment business, people have often asked me, why doesn't someone do something about the sound that comes out of a TV set? Everything sounds flat and fuzzy and lifeless. Well, someone has done something about it. The CBS Columbia people have with their new full-fidelity TV receivers. I doubt that you've ever heard anything like it. It has a 360 full-fidelity sound system that reproduces in your living room all the sparkle and richness that performers deliver into the studio microphone. 360 Sound uses not one but two matched speakers facing in opposite directions to surround you with true sound such as you never heard before from a TV set. The CBS Columbia picture system is equally advanced. It's called Full Fidelity Sight, and it contains today's latest electronic refinements, such as a mirror-back aluminized picture tube, a small-spot photoelectron gun, a new improved 21-tube Powertron chassis, and many other features designed to give you a picture that's a joy to behold. CBS Columbia Full Fidelity TV is a unique experience. You see better and you hear better. Yet it doesn't cost a penny more than an ordinary set, probably less. Go see and hear the CBS Columbia Full Fidelity TV set at your dealers soon.
Boy, did you ever see such a mess.
Oh, yeah. There's pieces and bits of trailer all over the place. Look here. Here's the icebox door. Where do you suppose the rest of it is?
Well, the last time I see it, Dan, it was hanging on the smokestack of the engine with the bed springs.
And look here. Here's a half a grapefruit from the icebox. Hey, what is this sunk in it here?
Holy mackerel, Ender. That's my mom-in-law's upper plate. How you like that? The old glutton has been nibbling on this thing by proxy.
You know something? I ain't never seen such a mess as this. You think the railroad is going to sue us like the conductor say?
Well, I ain't worried about the railroad coming in there. But what's going to happen when Sapphire and Mama come back here looking for us?
Yeah, this is the kind of thing that can put a damper on the whole trip, you know it?
Yeah, we'll never be able to get to Florida now. We'll disappoint rich Uncle Wilbur. He'll leave us out of his will. Probably cut us out of it entirely.
Yeah.
Come on, Andy. Let's start walking along the road here.
Okay. And your mom-in-law say not to trust the baling wire.
Listen, Andy, when we do run into Sapphire and Mama now, we got to break it to them gradual what done happened, you know.
Well, I'll tell you something, Kingfish. I got an idea that when they get through with us, we're going to wish we never got out of that trailer.
Sapphire, we think you'll never find us.
Well, Mom and me been backtracking for an hour trying to find you two dummies on the road.
Yes. I told you that hitch would never hold, you baling wire genius.
Now, look, Mama, I know you told me, but
Well, I'm glad you and Andy wasn't hurt. By the way, where is the trailer?
The trailer?
Yes, the trailer.
Oh, the trailer. Well, it's down the road a piece.
Yeah, quite a few pieces.
I want you to tell me the truth. Is something happened to that trailer? Is it been damaged?
No, not damaged.
Well, has it been scratched up?
No, not scratched.
Now listen, George. If anything done happened to that trailer, I'd be shattered.
That's the word.
Where is it now?
You better show it to him, Kingfish.
All right, Mama, Sapphire, just keep walking here. Come on. Walk up on this little knoll here. If you just walk up and look over this little hill here, you'll see it. Mm-hmm.
Well, we're up here. Where is it?
There, and there.
Good heavens, the trailer's spread all over the landscape.
Yeah, they ain't making them things like they used to.
George Stevens, what did you do to that trailer?
I didn't do nothing. What happened to that trailer is strictly between it and the Pennsylvania Railroad.
My goodness. Oh, you've ruined our trip. We'll never get down to see Uncle Wilbur. Oh!
Now, wait a minute. I'll figure out some way to get down there. Just take it easy.
Well, listen here, folks. I done had enough. If it's all the same to you, I'm going to Greyhound it back to New York.
Now, listen, the thing for us to do is to get in the car and drive back to New York. Then maybe we can figure out some other way to get to Florida.
Well, I guess that's all we can do.
Oh, Everything I got is gone. Gone.
Now, wait a minute, Mama. I've been able to salvage something. Your upper plate is gone. But once we fry with this grapefruit, it'll be okay.
Well, what about my transformation?
But, Mama, after the train hit the trailer, the last I seen of it, it was 60 feet in the air, flying south like a hairy seagull. So that is the situation, Calhoun.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we got back to New York, but we ain't got no trailer, and I ain't got no money. Now, how is I going to get my way when the mama law down to Florida?
Kingfish, this is a case of tributary elevation.
Tributary elevation?
Man, you is up the creek.
Oh! I know that, but what is I going to do, though? Mama's got a little money, but it ain't enough to cover the train fare both ways.
Well, you still got your car, Kingfish. The thing to do is sell the car and get enough money to buy the ticket.
Yeah, sell the car. Yeah, that'll solve our problem. Yeah, I'll do it right away, Calhoun. You know things is always happening to me.
Things always happening to you. Look at what happened to my cousin Murgatroyd this summer.
Oh, you mean Murgatroyd, the bebop hipster?
Yeah. Him and me this summer was out, this summer him and me was out there, and he said to me, he said, Calhoun, let's go down to my old neighborhood. I want to cut up touches with some of the old boys.
Oh, he wanted to see some of his old buddies, huh?
Yeah, so we was walking down the street, and Murgatroyd seen this fella, and he said to him, he said, hi, Slim, old pal. And the fella said, hi, Murgatroyd, old buddy. And then he hauled off and hit Murgatroyd in the mouth, and knocked him down, jumped up and down on him, banged his head on the pavement a few times, and then walked off.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah, and I said to Murgatroyd, this is your own neighborhood. How could he treat you like this? And Murgatroyd said, man, think what would have happened if I'd have been a stranger.
Well, I took Calhoun's advice and sold the car. Got $150. Now, with Mama's money, why, we'll be able to buy the tickets to Florida. Let me get in the department here.
Oh, George, I'm glad you're home. Me and Mama been waiting for you. We solved the problem of how to get to Florida.
You solved it?
Yes, George. I took the money I had and bought a second-hand trailer. Now, hitch the car up, because we wired Uncle Wilbur. We is on our way.
Oh, no, Mama, you can't. Well, folks, this has been our first show of the season for CBS Columbia, makers of America's most advanced radio and television receivers, and we hope you liked it.
That's right, folks. These sets are engineered by CBS Columbia.
We're inviting all of you to go in and see the brand new CBS Columbia sets for 1955, and when you do, would you be kind enough to tell the dealer that Amos and Andy sent you? Thank you, and good night.
See you next Sunday.
This Electra Automatic has 10 different programs, takes a £9 wash, and is double guaranteed. And it's only £77. Only at your electricity board.
A million housewives every day pick up a tin that beans and say, beans, beans, Heinz. A million housewives every day pick up a tin that beans and say, beans, beans, Heinz.
Oh, come in, Smithers. What is it? Speak up, boy. Orange juice.
No, sir. New Kellogg's Rise and Shine.
Hey, fiendish.
And look at this, sir.
No peel, no pips, and it's got vitamin C. Well, Smithers, I suppose this is it.
What are you doing, sir?
Thank you, Governor. Wife and 3 pips to support. Thank you.
New Kellogg's Rise and Shine. Now tastes as good as orange juice.
The next hour is brought to you by John Paul Mitchell Systems, the world's leader in hair care products and styling tools. Visit www.paulmitchell.com today.
Signal gasoline. Let every traffic signal remind you, you do go farther with Signal gasoline. Yes, you do go farther with Signal. The Signal Oil Company and your neighborhood Signal dealer bring you another curious story by The Whistler. Tonight, The Deadly Innocent.
I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak. Have you ever hated a man enough to kill him? No? Well, that's the kind of hate that grows with the years, grows and grows into an all-consuming passion. That's the way it was with Lambert Dean. He has wanted to kill someone for 25 years. That's why he has come down to the offices of the Mammoth Construction Company at 9 o'clock at night. That's why he's chatted casually with the old night watchman who took him up in the elevator. Chatting, oh, so casually. But he thought out every word in advance. The night watchman will remember them later, just a little later. There should be just a crack of light showing under the door of the president's office. Yes, there it is. And Lambert is going toward it. So you've never wanted to kill a man, hmm? Listen. You may get a few pointers.
Hello, Joe.
Huh? Oh? What are you doing here?
Why, did I startle you, Joe? I'm so sorry.
What do you mean by busting into my office? Can't you knock?
Oh, sure, Joe. I'd never think of walking into the president's office without knocking during working hours. I didn't think it'd matter tonight.
Any time I'm here is working hours. Remember that if you want to hang on to your job. Now get out.
Well, don't you want to know why I came down tonight?
I do not. Any fool could take care of the bookkeeping department in the daytime. If you have to work nights to keep up with simple routine, that's your lookout.
Oh, I don't have to work on them. They're all fixed up, just the way I want them. I came here to tell you about them, Joe.
Well, you can keep it. The books will wait till tomorrow.
Better listen now, if you want to hear it at all.
How many times have I got to tell you to get... What do you mean, better listen?
Tomorrow'll be too late. You'd better listen, Joe.
Yeah, maybe I had. What are you up to? Anything wrong with the books?
You're a smart guy, Joe. You always were. Even back when you were a kid in knickers.
Oh, for the love of Pete, if you're going to start raking of past history...
The sooner you let me talk, the sooner you'll get it over with.
And if you've got anything to say, say it. My time's valuable.
Is it? Yes, you were smart, making up to me when we were kids. You were my pal. You looked after me. Never let anybody bully me.
Your dad had dough. Mine didn't.
Uh-huh.
It was worth having you hung around my neck if it got me the kind of life I wanted.
And it did, didn't it? Pretty soon you just about moved in on us. When I went to college, Dad sent you too. Good, kind Joe Carson, who always looked after poor little me.
All right. So you finally tumbled to it. What of it?
When Dad got wiped out and we had to leave school and hunt work, you didn't drop me.
I'm no fool. You still belonged on the right side of the tracks. You knew the folks that counted.
Sure, Joe, sure. You were smart. I knew the men with the jobs to give. I found out about old Jennings needing a bookkeeper down here at Mammoth. Only when I got around to applying, they already had a new bookkeeper. You.
Well, if you were dope enough to tell me about it, you deserved what you got. Maybe I wouldn't have seen the future in a piddling little bookkeeping job if you hadn't run off at the mouth about that, too. I'm going to be the bright young man who catches Jennings' eye, Joe. I'm going to marry Betsy Jennings. Someday I'll own Mammoth, lock, stock, and barrel.
You haven't got Mammoth yet, smart guy.
No, just all the rest. Give me time. Old man Jennings is on his last legs, and you know it. Now get out. They're fired.
Haven't you forgotten the books, Joe?
I'll check them by myself. Now, out.
No.
Get out, or I'll...
No, I'm not going. You are.
What?
This is the end of the line for you, Joe. Tomorrow, I'll move into your office. Pretty soon, I'll move into your house with Betty. Before long, I'll own Mammoth.
You're crazy.
Like a fox. I'm going to kill you, Joe.
Signal goes as far as before the war. Yes, Signal gasoline still goes as far as before the war. But how can it, I hear you asking? How can it when certain gasoline ingredients are reserved for war? Well, that's what I want to tell you. You see, it's true, certain of the more volatile ingredients, such as isopentane, have been reserved for war. That's why Signal Oil Company is frank to admit no gasoline today can promise you all the pep and anti-knock performance you found in pre-war Signal gasoline, and which you'll be enjoying again in even further improved Signal post-war gasoline. But when it comes to mileage, that's another story. For today's Signal formula contains not only all the high-energy components that gave pre-war Signal its superior mileage, but in addition, new hydrocarbons rich in mileage have been added. That's why it's a fact. The famous Signal formula still places the emphasis on mileage. That's why it's just as true today as it was before the war. You do go farther with Signal gasoline. And now, back to the Whistler.
They say even the humblest worm will turn if you step on him hard enough. You didn't think of that, did you, Joe Carson, when you used your pal for a stepladder, stole his job, his girl, the life he planned? You weren't quite smart enough. You're alone in your office now with the night pressing around you, alone with the turned worm. He's going to kill you, Joe.
Sit down, Joe.
Drop that gun, you crazy fool.
Sit down. That's better. Wouldn't like you to be uncomfortable. You've got a nice, easy chair to die in, Joe. The president's chair.
Now, Lamb, listen. Let's talk this thing over. We're both businessmen. Maybe we can make a deal. When old man Jennings kicks off, there'll be plenty for both of us. Now, come on, put down that gun. And we'll
put
talk
down this gun? Why, Joe, I like it. Feels good in the hand. A sweet gun, Joe.
But
the day you bought it, you signed your death warrant. You know that? Would you like to know about it?
That's right, Lambert. Tell Joe about it. Don't let him die without knowing how smart you've been for a change. Remind him of the day Mr. Jennings retired from the business. The day Joe put that gun in his desk drawer and bragged that the payroll would be safe. Joe's own gun in Joe's own desk with Mr. Jennings for a witness. Convenient, wasn't it? But don't stop there. Tell him your whole plan. Tell him about that day 2 months ago when you started on your careful, deadly trail.
Hello, Mr. Dean. Have a good lunch?
No, not very, I'm afraid. Nothing seems to agree with me these days. You may go to your own lunch now, Miss Neal.
Okay. If you ask me, your stomach would be a lot better off without all those pills you keep stuffing down your neck.
I was not aware that I'd asked you, Miss Neal.
Yeah, that's your stomach. Bye. Back soon.
Miss Neal. Have you seen my tablets? They don't seem to be in my pocket. I'm sure I had them this morning. I remember taking a couple when I got to the office.
Oh, sure, I've seen them. You left them on the water cooler. Big boy Carson raised Cain about it when we went out to eat. Say, what's he got against you anyhow?
Against me? Oh, you must be mistaken, Miss Neal. Joe's my friend. We were boyhood friends.
Then why is he always picking on you and yelling at you? Looks to me like he wants to run you out of here. Only he doesn't dare long as the old man's alive.
Miss Neal, I cannot allow you to speak like that about my friend. Now that Mr. Carson is in sole charge of the business, he's naturally under a strain. We must all make allowances.
Oh, yeah? Here, I hid your pills under the stuff on your desk.
Oh.
How many do you want? 2? Put out your hand.
Thank you.
Now, you sit still. I'll bring you some water.
That's very... One moment. These aren't my tablets.
Why, sure they are. They're right out of your bottle. That little brown bottle you're always hauling out. See?
That's my bottle, but the tablets, mine were white, too, but considerably smaller. I showed you one yesterday. Don't you remember?
Remember one tablet from another? Oh, honest, Mr. Dean. Well, gee, you're right. Yours had some kind of trade name stamped on them. These are perfectly plain.
That's strange, isn't it?
Somebody's playing a dirty trick on you. Probably thought it'd be a good joke to give you something that really upset your tummy.
Why, I can't believe it.
Say, there's Mr. Carson.
What? Joe?
That's it, I'll bet you anything. It'd be just like him.
Oh, now, Miss Neal, please. We have no proof that Mr. Carson had anything to do with this.
He saw the bottle, didn't he? He yelled about it, and he hates you. You know he does.
These tablets may be perfectly harmless.
Harmless? Oh, golly. You don't suppose Mr. Carson would...
Oh, no. Don't let your imagination run away with you.
But, Mr. Dean, he obviously wants to get
rid
of you.
Please, Miss Neal. I forbid you to speak of this to anyone. I'm going to destroy these tablets at once, and we'll forget all about it.
Well, it's your funeral. But if it was me, I'd have those pills analyzed.
That's right, Lambert. That was step one along the trail leading to Joe's untimely death. But don't stop there. Before you pull the trigger, tell him the whole story. Tell him about step 2.
Hey, look out! Where you going, can't you?
Hey, see that? You all right, mister?
Yes, I think I'm... It didn't hit me.
Boy, you got luck to burn. If you hadn't jumped like a grasshopper, that cart made mincemeat out of you.
I was walking along close to the pavement. Somebody shoved me hard. Then I was out in the street in that car.
Well, what do you know? Hey, I guess it could happen easy enough with all these crowds on the sidewalk.
Yes, easy enough. You didn't happen to notice who was behind me.
In all that gang? Look, mister, there were dozens of people. Businessmen and ladies shopping and...
Well, I thought you might have seen one special person. He'd be a big man, gray hat and top coat. You'd notice him.
Wait a minute. You mean that shove wasn't no accident? This guy was out to get you?
I'd rather not say any more.
Well, if that's the way it was. Let me think here. Seems to me I do remember a gray hat.
A big man, around 45, with a red face.
Yeah, he'd have to be big to stand out in the crowd, wouldn't he? Red face. Sure, I remember now.
Perhaps you saw the face towering over me?
Towering over you?
Yes.
Oh, he must have been for me to pick him out special. Hey, that puts the fella right smack behind you.
I thought so. Thank you, Mr.
Robinson's the name. D.L. Robinson.
Robinson.
You're going to report this to the police, ain't you? I could go along with you and tell them what I seen.
Well, not just yet. I can't be sure.
If I was in your shoes, I wouldn't wait to be so all-fired sure. Anybody start shoving me under cars,
boy. Please, I'll call on you if I need you. In the meantime, perhaps you'd better have my name, too. It's Dean, Lambert Dean. You remember? In case of accident.
Lambert Dean. You bet I won't forget. Darned if I could take a thing like this in my stride. If I was you, I'd be yelling for the police so loud they'd hear me in Jericho.
Nice work, Lambert. That was step 2, and it was easy. All you had to do was plant an idea and watch it grow. Little Miss Neal was already sorry for you because Joe Carson kept bawling you out. Easy to make her think a few soda mint tablets might be poison, especially since you destroyed the evidence. Easy to step off the curbing into the path of a car and then convince an excited witness that you were pushed by a big florid man like Joe Carson. Only what's the motive, Lambert? Why should Joe attempt to kill you? The police will want to know. You waited, didn't you? Waited until this very afternoon when Joe Carson was out and old Mr. Jennings made one of his rare visits to the office.
Come in. Well, Lambert, come in, my boy.
Mr. Jennings, may I speak to you privately?
Why, certainly. But if it's anything about the business, you'd better wait until Joe gets back. He's in charge now, you know.
No, I'd rather Joe didn't know about this. Not just yet, Mr. Jennings. Mr. Jennings, I shall have to ask you to treat this conversation as confidential.
Very well.
Mr. Jennings, I have reason to believe that 2 attempts have been made upon my life.
What did you say?
Somebody's trying to kill me. I'm sure of it.
Good heavens, Lambert.
Yes, sir. That's just the way I felt. I couldn't believe it the first time, but it happened again.
But why should anyone want to kill you?
Well, there isn't any reason. Unless my death would cover up for someone else.
Cover what up?
Well, I got to thinking about it, Mr. Jennings. There wasn't any funny business going on around here until after you retired. I got to wondering if somebody had just waited until you were out of the way. And this afternoon, I checked over my books for the last few weeks, and I found discrepancies, sir.
You mean...
Somebody has altered my figures. On several occasions, somebody's done a good job of forging my handwriting. There's a lot more money paid out than I ever handled.
How much?
Well, so far, I found $17,000.
Who did it? Someone in the office? One of the staff?
That's just it. The books are locked in the safe right here in your office. Perhaps I should say Joe's office, except when they're actually in my hands.
Then it had to be someone who knew the combination of the safe.
Well, now you can see why somebody wanted me out of the way, can't you? These altered figures look like mine. If I died, you wouldn't hunt any further, you see. Everybody would believe that I took the money, gambled it away, and committed suicide.
Someone who knew the combination. No one knew it except you and me and Joe. That's clear enough for me.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to call the police. This is my company. Whoever steals from me will pay for it, even if it's a member of my own family.
Mr. Jennings, you promised to keep this confidential.
You can't expect me to keep a thing like this to myself.
But you can't afford to make a mistake. It might not be the person we think.
No, I wouldn't want to. What shall I do, Lambert?
Leave it to me, sir. I've got an appointment tonight with the person. If he did it, I'll get the proof.
You're going to see him alone?
Yes, sir.
Well, that could be dangerous. You say he's already tried to kill you twice?
I know, but I've got to clear my name, sir. If anything should go wrong, I've written the whole thing down for you. The attempts on my life, the names of the people who were with me at the time, the altered books, and... Here, sir. I thought if you'd put it in your personal locked compartment in the safe, it would give you the whole story.
To be opened in case of my death. Lambert, the risk, I can't...
But don't worry about me, sir. I can take care of myself. If you'll just give me the keys to your compartment. The safe's already open.
Very well. Take them, Lambert. Put the letter there yourself. I think I'll rest a few minutes before I go home.
Poor old Mr. Jennings. It's a shock to him to find out his son-in-law is a thief. You forged a fine, strong chain of circumstantial evidence, haven't you, Lambert? Just one more link and you'll be ready to kill. You won't overlook that last link, will you? Not a careful man like you, Lambert.
Evening, Mr. Dean. You working late tonight?
Good evening, Bill. Not exactly working. I have an appointment. Mr. Carson here yet?
Yep. Took him up about a half hour ago. Come on over to the elevator. I'll ride you up.
Thank you.
I'd sure steer clear of Mr. Carson tonight, though, if I was you.
What?
Why, he told me plain as a whistle he didn't want nobody coming near him.
Didn't want anybody to come near him, except me.
Looky here, Mr. Dean. You don't mean... There's been some mighty funny talk going around this building.
Talk?
That little Miss Neal that works in your bookkeeping department. She's been spreading it around about somebody wanting to bump you off. Of course, I didn't pay no mind to her at the time. Women always...
Bill, I want you to do something for me.
Why, sure, Mr. Dean.
It's a warm night. The window in Mr. Carson's office on the second floor will probably be open. Now, you stay in your cubbyhole on the first floor and keep your window open, too. If you hear anything, well, out of the way...
Don't you worry. I'll get up there so fast you can't see me for dust.
No. Call the police. You want to get killed, too?
Killed? Me? Oh, Mr. Dean.
No, you'll be all right if you do as I say. Get the police here if you hear anything funny.
Yes, sir, Mr. Dean. Oh, sure.
Now, take me up to the second floor.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget, Bill.
I'll be glued to my window, Mr. Dean.
That's right, Lambert. Now you've done it. Now you've told Joe the whole story right up to this minute. Well, it's almost time to pull the trigger, Lambert. But don't be in too much of a hurry.
Yeah, well, there you are, Joe. That's the whole story. The watchman's waiting downstairs right now. I worked the whole thing out, as you can see.
Why, you framed me.
That's a smart boy, right the first time. Why don't you congratulate me? You ought to appreciate smart work.
I never stole anything.
Just my job, my girl, my whole life.
I came up here to check the bids. I didn't make any appointment with you.
Who's going to believe that? You planned to kill me. You could claim you discovered a shortage. That when you accused me, I went for you. You had to shoot me in self-defense.
But, Lamb, I didn't. I never...
Only you won't be around to put in a claim. Old Bill is going to hear something, all right. Just one shot, just one. When the police get here, they'll find you dead. I accused you, Joe, you see? You went for your gun, and I went for you. In the tussle, the gun went off. So sorry, Joe.
Oh, you're crazy. You're crazy, Lamb.
Am I? Well, somebody's going to run the business after your regrettable demise. I've been here nearly as long as you have. Who knows it better than me? Somebody's sure to console your widow one of these days. I've known her since I was a kid. I'm stepping into your shoes, Joe. Now.
Wait, Lamb. Listen to me. That letter. You're counting on that?
Oh, yes. I'm a careful man.
Now, Lamb, the police won't find that letter. It's gone. And you haven't got a case without that letter.
Ah, come on, bright boy. Can't you do better than that?
But I tell you, it's gone. I destroyed it. I found it tonight.
In old man Jennings' compartment? Don't make me laugh.
But I've got a key to it. He had it made for me when he stopped working. Look, Lamb, I'll show you.
Keep your hands out of your pockets.
Oh, I only want to show you. I've got it right here.
Get your hands up. I warn you.
Right here in my pocket.
Did you think you could kid me, Joe? Think you could stop me with that cock and bull story? Why don't you answer, Joe? Through talking? For good? I'd better get a move on. It'll be a minute or two before the police get here, but I want to be sure. Gun right beside him. Won't matter if my prints are on it, too. We tussle for it. Let's see now. His pockets. Now, what was he going for in his pockets? If he had another gun, better make sure. Keys. He was going after his keys. No, don't get excited. He couldn't have had the key to Mr. Jennings' compartment. He couldn't. This one. It can't be. But it looks like... If that letter's gone, it can't be the key.
But it is. The key to Mr. Jennings' locked compartment in the safe. Now, what about the letter, Lambert? Did Joe find it and destroy it? Take it easy, Lambert. Don't get so excited.
Right. 15 left. 35 right. 5 left. Now, the compartment. It won't fit. The key won't... It does. Well, get it open. Get it open. It's gone. I put it right on top and it isn't there. Maybe it slid down behind the other stuff. It isn't here.
Oh, yes, Lambert. The letter's gone. But there's no reason to get so excited. It doesn't matter. You've still got a case. You've planted the evidence very carefully. Don't lose your head, Lambert. You think your case will sound funny without the letter to back it up? You're getting more upset the more you think of it, and the police will be here any minute. Watch out, you'll ruin everything you've built up so carefully. But you can't see that, can you? Wait, Lambert, wait.
Hey, look, there he goes.
Out of my way. Hey, you, stop.
The fire escape. He's getting away down the fire escape.
Come on, Fred.
Okay, stop or shoot.
Can you see him?
Not halfway. Get your flashlight on him.
Yeah. How's that?
Okay. Stop, I tell you.
Get him, Fred.
The Whistler will return in just a moment with the strange ending of tonight's story. Meantime, a question for you drivers. Does your windshield look different lately? Has something new been added? I'm talking about the new 1945 Federal Use Stamp. It's time for it, you know. And it's also time to pick up one of Signal's free use stamp protectors if you want to be sure of getting yours. Signal Oil Company had these neat, transparent little shields made up to protect your use stamp from moisture and scuffing, so it will stay on without peeling through a whole year of wear and window washing. Every car needs one. But like all things in wartime, quantities are naturally limited. And that's why I'd suggest that you get yours this week, tomorrow if possible. Just drive into any of the friendly stations displaying Signal's yellow and black circle sign and say, I'd like one of Signal's use stamp protectors that was offered free on the Whistler. And now, back to the Whistler.
So Lambert's revenge wasn't complete. He killed Joe, but he himself was killed by the police when he ran from them. He'd counted on that letter to prove he'd killed Joe in self-defense. When the letter was gone, he lost his head. You see, the unexpected had happened. It so frequently does. In murders. Remember that when you think you'd like to kill somebody. Poor Lambert, if he'd only had a minute to think.
Oh, we're through with the books, Mr. Jennings.
The figures had been tampered with?
Sure, the original figures have been changed. We talked to the witnesses, too. That girl in your office, the fellow that witnessed the street accident, and your watchman. I guess there isn't much doubt about what happened.
There is none to my mind. Lambert must have accused Joe of theft. Perhaps he was even unwise enough to tell Joe about the letter he had left in my care. Lambert was a good man, a responsible man, but mentally a little slow.
Yeah, the way I figure it, Carson knew the game was up. He must have got the drop on Mr. Dean and held him up while he got set for a getaway. Oh, the safe was open and the stuff in your private box was scattered all over the place.
I kept money for my personal use there. Sometimes fairly large sums. Joe knew it. I'd had a key made for him so that he could bring me cash from time to time when I was unable to get to the office.
Well, I can understand Carson's death. That was an accident when they fought over the gun. What I don't get is why Lambert Dean ran out on us. I don't like shooting down innocent men.
You mustn't blame yourself. You couldn't have known. As I said, Lambert was not quick. I suppose he thought he could not prove Joe had attacked him.
Oh, we might not have either, without that letter.
Yes, it's a fortunate thing I remembered that Joe had the key to my compartment. Of course, I removed the letter at once and took it home with me. A very fortunate thing. Otherwise, we might never have known what happened.
Next Monday at 9 o'clock, The Whistler will bring you another strange tale. The Whistler is broadcast for your entertainment by the marketers of Signal gasoline and motor oil and fine quality automotive accessories, and by your neighborhood Signal dealer. This program, directed by George W. Allen, with tonight's story by Sally Thorson, music by Wilbur Hatch, is transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. This is Marvin Miller speaking, and suggesting that you let every traffic signal remind you that you do go farther with Signal gasoline. Yes, you do go farther with Signal. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
You're listening to 1940s Radio on the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
we present My Favorite Husband, a new series based on Isabel Scott Rorick's gay, sophisticated Mr. and Mrs. Cougat, starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denning. This is the story of Mr. and Mrs. Cougat, the record of a happy marriage. Well, as we look in on the Cougats this morning, the scene is familiar. Breakfast is being served in its usual manner. Liz and George are seated in their usual places. And the only sounds to be heard are the tick of the automatic toaster and the soft, cozy snap of George's cereal. But wait a minute. Can't you smell something burning? Is it the toast? Or the bacon? Or... Oh, I see. It's Liz doing a slow burn at George. Because, as usual, he has his nose buried in the morning paper.
George, pay some attention to me.
All right, Liz. Your hair is thinning out.
Put down that paper.
Why?
That's not my head you're patting. It's a cantaloupe.
Oh.
You're always so businesslike in the morning. Why don't we ever have the kind of breakfast we had when we were first married? Remember those?
I certainly do.
What do you remember most?
The burned toast and the lumpy cereal.
Now, George, I tried to be a good cook.
Yes, you did. You tried everything. You know, it was very smart of you to butter the toast with unguentine so it wouldn't burn.
All right. Maybe when we were first married, I couldn't cook. But you weren't handy around the house either. You couldn't even fix the lock on the bathroom door.
Oh, Liz, that was 10 years ago. Do you still remember that?
Yes, every time I climbed through the window.
No. I'm ready to call a truce.
And how about the time you rewired the house?
Oh, now don't bring that up.
For 2 weeks, when you pushed the doorbell, the lights went on in the attic.
Now, Liz.
I ran upstairs so many times I felt like a lighthouse keeper.
Liz, I said truce. Now, how about a big early morning kiss?
There's nothing I'd rather do.
Well, come close to me.
Close enough?
No, real close.
How's it?
Swell. Now put your arms around me.
Oh, George.
Now scratch my back.
George Cougat, if you don't kiss me right now, I'll come to breakfast tomorrow morning in curlers and a mud pack. I thought that would do it.
Ah. Liz, don't be silly. I'd kiss you anytime, anywhere, any place. What are you giggling about?
How about 3 o'clock in the YWCA steam room?
It's a date.
George, you know, maybe you shouldn't kiss me in front of the windows. The neighbors might see us.
Who? The Chamberlains aren't home, and old General Timberlake is too nearsighted to see anything this far away.
Not when he uses binoculars.
General Timberlake. What a character.
Oh, George, the General's just eccentric. He's a dear old man.
Yeah, you didn't call him a dear old man the day you were having a garden party and he turned on the sprinklers.
I don't care. I think he's sweet.
I suppose he was sweet the day Katie was airing my raccoon coat and he shot it full of holes because he thought it was a bear.
Well, he explained he didn't have on his glasses.
Well, even without his glasses, how could he think a bear would have a Yale pennant in his pocket?
Oh, now, dear, don't be so hard on him. You know, I've been worried about the General lately. He used to take long walks every day, and he hasn't been out of the house all week. I think I'll go over and visit him.
You're really asking for it. He'll bore you to death with those stories of battles he claims he was in.
Well, how do you know? Some of them may be true. Anyway, I think I'll go see if anything's wrong.
Oh, that sounds like Corey Cartwright's horn. Well, I guess it's time to leave for the bank.
George, every time Corey drives you to the bank in that car, I worry.
Why?
Because that car is built for parking, not driving. It has reclining seats, indirect lighting, hot and cold running chorus girls. That isn't a car, it's a nightclub.
Well, Corey does a lot of his entertaining there.
Oh, he thinks he's such a Casanova.
Oh, Corey's a lot of fun.
Good morning, George and Liz.
Good morning.
Care for a lollipop, anybody?
Where did you get a lollipop?
I had a friend out for a date last night, and she left it in the car.
Corey, it's about time you went out with older girls.
Oh, I do, Liz. I finally met the girl. I'm really in love. Her name is Daphne McCormick. Here's a picture of her.
Not bad.
George, I told you not to read at breakfast.
Isn't she a ravishing creature, though? Look at those lines, that color, the modern design, and all those extras, too.
Terrific, huh?
Terrific. She's the reason Good Sam turned bad.
Hey, it's time we left for the bank. Oh, honey, were you serious about going to see General Timberlake?
Yes, I feel sorry for him.
Well, all right, but I hope you don't regret it. Remember, the last time you went over, you forgot to salute, and he threw you in the guardhouse.
Well, if I'm not back in 2 days, send me a cake with a file in it.
I'm over here by the hydrangea bush.
Oh, hello. How are you today, General?
10-7.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to salute.
Eddie, pull up a knapsack and take a load off your caisson.
Thank you, General. How have you been feeling?
Oh, fine, thank you, Mr. Cougat. Fine, yeah. I ain't felt so good since the Battle of Bull Run. No, there was a fracas. You know, I was the youngest officer there.
General, you were in the Battle of Bull Run. That was 80 years ago, and you were only a baby.
Yes, I was the youngest officer there.
General, are those some new medals you're wearing? I don't believe I've ever seen that big gold one with the red, white, and blue lettering.
Oh, that one. Well, that's a special medal commemorating one of the greatest events in our country's history.
Let me read the inscription.
Well,
Jubilee sale, Sears and Roebuck.
No, there was a fracas.
We've been worried about you, General. You haven't been taking your daily walks. Your leg isn't bothering you again, is it?
Oh, no, Miss Cook. It only bothers me on the anniversary of the day I was wounded.
Oh.
You know, I was surrounded by a howling mob of enemy. They charged me from every side, but I stood them all off single-handed.
What battle was that?
Jubilee sale at Sears and Roebuck.
General. You know, I've really been concerned. I haven't seen you around for a couple of days. Is anything wrong?
Oh, well, now that you mention it, there is, Miss Cougat. I've been sort of keeping company, you know, with Winifred Higgins, the librarian, and... Well, now we had a quarrel, because, I did a terrible thing, and Miss Higgins never forgive me.
Well, what did you do?
I kept a 14-day book, 15 days.
Oh, that's too bad. You used to go to the library every night to study history, didn't you?
Well, now, frankly, Miss Cougat, I wasn't studying history so much as I was studying Higgins.
I know Miss Higgins. She's that gray-haired librarian, isn't she?
Yeah. Don't let that gray hair fool you, though. She may be an old edition, but she's still got a beautiful table of contents.
Libraries are such romantic places.
Yeah. Well, that's all over for me now.
Oh, now, General, Miss Higgins won't stay mad if you go to her and apologize.
No, I tried that, but didn't work. I'm a lonesome man, Miss Cougat. I ain't got nobody to talk to about my battles. Reckon how I'm just an old soldier's just been left behind.
General, you can talk to me if you like.
I can?
Any time at all.
Well, how about this afternoon?
Oh, well, that's fine.
Well, sound the trumpets. Sound the trumpets. I'll be right over after chow.
All right. See you later, General.
Miss Cougat?
Yes, General?
You may go to your quarters.
Oh, aye, sir. Now, you better practice your salute, Katie. The General's coming over.
Oh, it won't matter if I salute him or not, Mrs. Cougat. He never remembers who I am anyway. Oh, the other day I was sitting in the upstairs window mending Mr. Cougat's striped pajamas, and he hollered, "Well, Barbara Fritchie."
What did you say?
Well, I hollered back, "Shoot if you must, this old gray head, but spare Mr. Cougat's pajama bottoms."
Next time I'll buy George's pajamas with 13 stars in the seat.
Oh, the General's kind of cute. He reminds me of my first husband. Clarence was a fighter. He took part in hundreds of battles.
Oh, with Pershing?
No, with me.
Oh. Now, Katie, was he really a military man?
Well, he was wounded in combat. The enemy caught him sneaking through the lines late one night and ambushed him from behind.
What happened?
The enemy hit him with a rolling pin.
I'll get it, Katie. It's probably the general. Oh, hello, General. Come in, won't you? Yes, sir. Salute him, Katie, or he won't come in.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Annie's.
I'll be out in the kitchen doing KP.
You care for some tea, General?
Tea? Oh, no, thank you, ma'am. Never drink tea. Always reminds me of the Boston Tea Party. Now, there was a fracas.
General.
The whole bay was filled with tea. British sailors was firing over our heads. The guns was blazing. The air was black with smoke. Well, sir, with my trusty Bowie knife, I slipped over the side of an old four-rigger down to the keel.
General, just a minute. Now, the Boston Tea Party was 175 years ago. Now, don't tell me you were there.
No. But it sure makes a colorful story, don't it?
General, what would you like to do this afternoon?
Well, no, I thought we'd relive some of our American history. We'll recreate some of the big battles of the past. Now, the sofa there can be the fort.
General, couldn't we do something else a little quieter?
Well, all right, Miss Cougat, all right. I guess we could play checkers or something.
Well, that's all right, General, I promise. This is your afternoon. We'll do whatever you want.
Good. Then let's begin by charging San Juan Hill. Mrs. Cougat, get yourself a big stick and glue on the mustache. You're going to be Teddy Roosevelt. Now, Miss Cougat, this chair is General Lee, and I'm General Sherman.
What am I going to be?
You're the outskirts of Atlanta.
This ought to be fun. What do you do, get a match and set me on fire?
No, Miss Cougat. You see, I use this umbrella here as my saber, and I charge past you, like this. What was that?
You caught your saber in the outskirts, and now there's a big hole in the south side of Atlanta. Oh, General, don't you think we fought enough battles today?
Why, Miss Cougat, we're just beginning to take Bunker Hill.
But my troop is starting to droop.
Well, we can't lag back now. You're in command on the north side, I'm in command on the south side, and the lamp is Bunker Hill. Now I'm going to make a frontal attack. Charge! Oh, well, I'm sorry, Miss Cougat.
But what happened, Mrs. Cougat?
Why, are you just standing there staring at the lamp?
Mrs. Cougat, say something.
So long, Bunker Hill.
You having a lot of fun, Miss Cougat?
Oh, yes. I haven't had so much fun since I got caught in a folding bed.
Well, now, sir, what battle should we do now?
Say, General, I just had a good idea. Why don't we do the Ride of Paul Revere?
Ride of Paul Revere?
Yes, now there was a fracas. General, you'll be Paul Revere.
All right, I will.
Katie,
no. I didn't mind when he tied a message around my leg and made me a carrier pigeon. But I'm not going to get down on all fours and be Paul Revere's horse.
No, you're the Old North Church. But before you give the signal, open the front door. Paul's going to take a long ride.
Yes, ma'am, I get it.
Go ahead, North Church. Give the signal.
Paul, the British are coming.
Yeah, the redcoats are coming. Warn the countryside. Start riding, Paul. The British are coming.
Well, here we go. To arms! The redcoats are coming in. Charge!
General, that's the hall closet.
Sorry. Wake up! The British are coming. Charge! Redcoats are coming.
He's gone. I can't help it, Katie. He was wearing me out. If he comes back, tell him Molly Pitcher deserted.
Anybody home? Liz?
Oh, good evening, George.
Honey, what's the matter?
The general was here all afternoon. Oh. I've been fighting battles all day, and I'm so tired I can barely move my rear echelon.
Oh, what did he do? Draft you?
I tried to get rid of him once, but all he did was ride around the block and bivouac in the cellar.
Liz, you're exaggerating. Where's Katie?
Oh, you mean Pocahontas? She's upstairs, lying down.
Oh. What happened to her?
General Timberlake insisted she smoke a peace pipe with him, and now Pocahontas heap sick Indian.
Well, I warned you about him.
I know. It was a rugged day, but I'm still glad I did it. It cheered him up. He was lonesome because he'd had a fight with his girlfriend, Miss Higgins.
My poor little tired papoose.
George, how about giving the city of Atlanta a kiss?
All right.
Gee, that was more like the whole state of Georgia. Kiss me again. Let's make this Alabama, Tennessee, and Virginia.
Okay.
Wow, the solid South.
Come on, sit on my lap, Scarlett O'Hara.
All right. Hey, how do you happen to kiss so good?
Oh, it's your inspiration. You're enough to make Mason throw away his Dixon.
Hold me tight, George.
How's this?
Tighter.
Oh, but Liz.
Go ahead, George. Pretend I'm a sack of walnuts and crack my shells.
Look, Nutty, move over a minute. You're crushing my carnation.
George, you know, sometimes when I'm with you, I get the strangest ringing in my ears. There it is again.
No, honey, that's the phone.
Oh. Hello. Oh, yes, General. Yes. Oh, no, I couldn't possibly. You see, well, General, it's just that, well, if you put it that way, General, all right. Goodbye.
Well, Liz?
That was my commanding officer. We march at dawn.
What do you mean?
We're going to spend tomorrow at the museum, and we're taking somebody along with us.
I pity the poor devil who's going with you.
So do I. It's you.
Oh, no. I'm not going, and that's final.
But, George, he wants you to go so much, and I promised you would.
I'm sorry, Liz. I'm not going.
George, he gave us a choice. If we don't go to the museum, he's coming over to reenact the burning of Rome, and he wants you to be Nero.
I surrender. What time does the museum open?
You are listening to My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denning. This is the story of Mr. and Mrs. Cougat, of Liz and George, and especially Liz, who made a gesture of friendship to their next-door neighbor, the General, a gesture that was a signal for a full-scale invasion. Well, the General is not only anxious to be friends, he seems to want to form a permanent military alliance. Well, Saturday morning, the General, Captain George, and Lieutenant Liz made an inspection tour of the museum. Well, Saturday afternoon, they all had target practice in the backyard. And now the captain and his first lieutenant are back in their own camp discussing strategy.
Where's the General now, Liz?
He went home to get cleaned up, but he's coming back in half an hour, so you better fill the bathtub with ice cubes.
Fill the bathtub with ice cubes? Why?
He's going to demonstrate how Washington crossed the Delaware.
Oh, Liz, I can't stand much more of this army life.
Neither can I. On the last march around the museum, my feet felt like 2 blisters with shoes.
Well, I've had enough. Oh, he's a nice old guy, but when he asked me to climb inside the barrel of that cannon, that was the last straw.
He just wanted you to see if the powder was dry.
Yeah, well, if it had been, when he lit that fuse, I'd have been real gone.
George, I've got an idea. There's only one way to get rid of the General. We'll patch things up with Winifred Higgins.
How?
Well, they say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. We'll have them both over for dinner.
Yeah, I think you've got something there. Give them 1 ear of corn between them, and they're bound to get together.
George, this is a terrible flop. The General and Miss Higgins aren't even speaking to each other. What'll we do?
Well, keep trying, honey. Maybe they'll break down.
All right, but help me, will you?
Okay. Oh, that was a delicious dinner, dear.
Thank you, George.
Yes, that was a wonderful dinner, Mrs. Cougat.
Thank you, Miss Higgins.
Yes, sir, that was a real good mess, Sergeant.
Well, this is nice. All of us being here together, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Miss Higgins?
Yes?
How's everything at the library?
Yes, Miss Higgins. How is everything at the library?
Oh, fine.
That's nice. People still reading as much as ever, I suppose?
Yes. Yes, they are.
That's nice. Help me, George.
All right. Miss Higgins,
Yes, Mr. Cougat?
read any good books lately?
Say, Miss Cougat, did I ever tell you about the War of 1812?
Yes, you did.
Say, Mr. Cougat, did I ever tell you about the War of 1812?
Yes, you did.
Say...
Yes, you did.
General, there's a moon out tonight, and there's a swing on the porch. Isn't there somebody you'd like to take out there?
Well, no. Yes, there is.
Well, then.
But what'll Mr. Cougat and Miss Higgins do whilst we're gone?
General, I meant Miss Higgins.
Oh, no, Miss Cougat. I'd much rather talk to you.
Oh, please, General.
You remember the fun we had yesterday when I charged and ripped your skirt?
Well.
Please, General.
And then we knocked over Bunker Hill and spent an hour together in the dark.
Well.
General, the next thing you'll be telling them how we took Fort Sumter and got locked in the closet.
Well.
Now, wait a minute, please. George, say something.
Hi, Liz.
Mrs. Cougat, it's very sweet of you trying to patch things up with a certain party who mutilates books in the public library. But I just don't want to patch things up with a certain party who always has to eat and read at the same time.
Well, I like to eat whilst I'm reading.
Yes. But how does it look when you open a history book and find the pilgrim setting foot on a piece of salami?
Now, Miss Higgins...
And the other day, a little boy wanted to know why the Constitution was written on a fried egg. Imagine leaving food in a book.
Leave it. I put it there. Them was bookmarks. Learn yourself.
George, you'd better say something.
Read any good salami lately?
General, you know perfectly well you want to be friends with Miss Higgins again.
No, I don't. I don't need Miss Higgins now that I found you. You're my new aide-de-camp. You can bring your duffel bag to my headquarters any day.
General, please. You don't understand. My duffel belongs to George.
I don't care, Mr. I don't care. You may be assigned to another battalion, but I can get you transferred for active duty.
Mrs. Cougat, if you don't mind, I think I'll go home. Thank you for the dinner. Thanks for everything. Oh, I've had a wonderful time.
Now, General, aren't you ashamed of yourself? You've made her cry.
Well, didn't expect her to do that.
I tried to get you two together, and what do? You ruin it.
Now, Liz, it isn't all the General's fault. Don't forget it was your idea.
Well, I might have known this would happen. Just when the battle's going against me, my own captain looks me in the face and shoots me in the back.
Liz, you can smile now. The General's gone.
Oh, George, when it comes to messing things up, I can outmess anybody in the whole world.
Well, you only get in these messes because you're so generous and try to help people out.
George, now the General wants me for his aide-de-camp.
Oh, honey, the General's unpredictable. He probably won't visit us again for days.
You think so?
I know so.
Attention!
George, salute with both hands. I can't get up.
As you were. Just came over to thank you for your courageous and unselfish service to a comrade in arms.
General, the only comrade in my arms is going to be George Cougat.
It's in our contract.
Yeah, well, now, Miss Cougat, don't you worry about me. Miss Higgins and I finally made up. Yeah, we're as close as Kaiser and Fraser.
Miss Higgins isn't mad at you anymore.
No. She was waiting for me by the hydrangea bush. And she said I could take books out just so long I kept mustard off my bookmarks.
Oh, that's wonderful.
The end of a perfect day.
Yeah. Of course, now there's just one thing that kind of worries me.
What's that?
Miss Cougat, I was using my charms on you for selfish reasons, and if it turns your head, I'm sorry. I was just trying to make Miss Higgins jealous.
Why, General.
General, you're kind of a wolf.
Yeah. With my hair, I'm more of a silver fox, don't you think? Well, guess I better be getting back to the library. But, say, before I go, did I ever tell you about the Spanish-American War? Now, there was a fracas. We was down at the Philippines, see, and was hot as Billy, but...
General. Yeah? Now, come on, confess. You weren't really in the Spanish-American War, were you?
Well, you know something, Miss Cougat? I really was. Goodbye.
I never want to live through 2 days like this again.
It was kind of hectic, wasn't it?
It reminds me of our honeymoon.
Our honeymoon. Now, there was a fracas.
Asleep, George?
No.
Thinking of something?
Yes.
What?
Sleeping.
George, it's stuffy in here. One of us forgot to open the window.
Yeah, one of us forgot to open the window.
One of us ought to get up and do it.
Yeah, one of us ought to get up and do it.
Well, somebody's got to do it. What are you waiting for?
A burglar.
Oh, George, please.
All right. Now, the window's stuck. I can't raise it.
That's funny.
There is a burglar. Oh. He's looking in the window and he's wearing striped pajamas.
George, you're trying to raise the mirror.
I thought he was a pretty good-looking burglar.
Oh, come back over here and kiss me.
Okay. But I kissed you last night and got my ear caught in a curler.
I'm not wearing curlers tonight.
What are you wearing?
Pajamas. They're warmer.
Well, here's your good night kiss.
Oh, George, I'm lucky to be married to you.
Why?
Because if I weren't, I'd get in a lot of trouble sneaking over here every night for a kiss. Good night, George.
My Favorite Husband has been presented through the worldwide facilities of the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.
classic shows from the golden age of radio. This is the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
Frontier Town, the saga of the Roaring West. Frontier Town. El Paso, Cheyenne, Calgary, Tombstone. Frontier Town. Here is the adventurous story of the early West, the tamed and the untamed, from the Pecos to Powder River, Dodge City to Poker Flat. These are the towns they fought to live in and lived to fight for, teeming crucibles of pioneer freedom. Frontier Town!
Howdy. I'm Chad Remington, and if you've ever heard of me, which you probably haven't, you've heard me referred to as a Cowtown lawyer. Well, I guess you might say I do practice law in Dos Rios, but even on the boisterous and brawling frontier, there's not enough law business to keep a man going. A part of my time, a good part, is spent raising cattle, and what trouble I don't get into for my law business, I certainly ear down with my cattle. Because it's still so fresh in my mind, let me tell you what happened this shipping season. I guess it all started the day I was out checking my stock and keeping my eye out for downed fences with my sidekick, the ex-medicine man, Cherokee O'Bannon.
Chad, my boy, I don't mind saying that these steers of yours look like you've been feeding them nothing but my genuine Cherokee Indian rattlesnake oil.
Now, wait a minute, Cherokee. They can't look that bad. Besides, my cows don't touch alcohol.
Don't touch alcohol? Then that must account for the expression dumb as an ox. By the way, you don't happen to have a wee drap on you, do you?
I certainly don't, and even if I did, Cherokee, isn't that someone over there riding through the junipers where we just cut out those heifers?
Junipers? Must be a man after my own heart. They flavored gin with juniper berries.
It is someone, Cherokee. Come on. We're going over and find out just who he is and what he's doing trespassing on my land.
By George, you were right, Chad. There is someone there looking over your cattle.
Hey, you! Suppose you just hold it. All right, easy there, boy. Slow now.
Billy Blue Blazes, Chad. See who it is? It's that packing house fellow who recently came to town. Deuce Zeideman.
Howdy, Remington. Who'd you think it was? A rustler?
If I had thought so, Zeideman, you wouldn't have lived long enough to ask that question.
And believe you me, the counselor's not fooling. Just what are you doing out there anyhow?
I was riding by, saw your cattle, and figuring you'd probably be selling to me pretty soon, thought I'd save myself a trip by checking them over now.
You represent that new packing house combine, don't you, Zeideman?
Yes, sir. I sure do. United Beef Syndicate. And I'm willing to pay you a mighty good price.
And how much would a mighty good price be?
Oh, let's say 7 cents.
7 cents?
What do you think these are? Range-fed longhorns? Now, these are Herefords, mister, and practically fed by hand.
I might up that a penny a pound.
Fat chance. Chad's always gotten 10 cents and up from Ed McComb.
Yeah, but Ed McComb's dead. You don't think his wife can stay in business at those prices, do you?
Mister, not only is Lizzie McCombs capable of running that packing house, but she's staying in business if I have anything to do with it.
Suit yourself, Remington. But don't come to me when you find out she's not able to pay those fancy prices you want. Because I'll have bought all the beef I need to last me a full season. Now, if I were you, I'd think it over. And fast. Real fast.
There was was no question in my mind that Deuce Zeideman had given me a warning. I didn't like it. And most of all, I didn't like Deuce Zeideman. So Cherokee and I wasted no time getting into Dos Rios and paying a call on Lizzie McCombs to find out if Zeideman had been threatening her.
Why, that knot-headed lummox threatened me. He wouldn't dare, Chet. He wouldn't dare.
Well, I thought I'd ask, Lizzie. After all, now that Ed's dead, well, with that kind, you never know.
Well, Deuce Zeideman and the United Beef Syndicate ain't scaring me out of business, with her or not.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say that, Lizzie. Because I thought the way Ed had been found shot so mysteriously, it just might have been Zeideman and his crowd.
You shouldn't say things like that, Cherokee. At the coroner's inquest, Deuce Zeideman had an airtight alibi.
Even if he didn't have an alibi, the McCombs Packing Company is still in business, and is going to stay in business. If Deuce Zeideman has got any different ideas, he's going to have a fight on his hands that the whole county won't forget.
Well, Deuce, I guess you were right.
What'd you find out, Pinto?
Plenty. Lizzie McCombs has bought more than a trainload of cattle, and she's getting ready to ship. Most of the cattle are down at the railroad yards now in the loading pens.
Got them all nicely rounded up for us, huh?
What do you mean?
I just had a hunch something like this was going to happen. So I had a little, heart-to-heart talk with one of her men. You know him, Pinto. That big red-faced fella. The one they call Brewed.
Brewed? Sure. Well, what's he going to do for us?
You get your boys rounded up and back over here for instructions. Once they do their job, Mr. Brewed is taking care of the rest.
You getting the cattle loaded all right, Braid?
Doing all right, Mrs. McCombs. Won't be long before some lucky city folks will be licking their chops over some more prime McCombs beef.
Yeah. If nothing goes wrong.
Yeah? Well, what could go wrong now?
Well, that new beef syndicate that Deuce Zeideman's got, I ain't too sure.
Well, you know what they say. Competition's good for business.
Yeah, maybe honest competition's good for business, Braid, but when you're dealing with a weasel face slick-talking...
Suffering Joe, man. What's that?
Why, them filthy sidewalkers shooting up the street like that. They're panicking our steers.
Look out, Mrs. McCombs. Come on, get out of here. Here come them local cattle. We'll all be trampled to death.
Well, although at that time there was no way of proving it, Deuce's little scheme to wreck Lizzie McCombs Packing Company and win a monopoly of the cattle business in our valley certainly was starting to bear fruit. It wasn't bad enough that the cattle had been stampeded all over Patty's half-acre, but Brother Zeideman still had plenty of aces left up his sleeve. The first ace, the black one, he wasn't long in playing.
Blast you, the lot of you. Why don't you men button up your lips and let me do the talking?
What's the use of talking, Mrs. McCombs? The boys are right. It's too bad, but working for you seems to be a sure way of ending up at the doctor's or at the undertaker's.
You not! What about me? If y'all quit like you say you're going to do, where am I going to end up?
You're not so bad off. You can probably sell out to this syndicated Zeidemans. But the way things have been going with us, 2 men killed in a stampede today and 3 others hurt. We know when we're well off, and we're staying that way. Come on, boys, let's get out of here.
A couple of times, Lizzie, but I guess you didn't. Hello, what's going on here?
Oh, Braid and the boys are quitting, Chad.
Why, you can't quit on Miss McCombs at a time like this?
Well, we are quitting.
What's she going to have to do? Go out and hire some men?
She sure will have to hire some men. If you're any sample.
I'm sample enough not to turn yellow like you all have done.
Yellow, huh? Well, does this look like I'm yellow? Come on, you galoot! Lend me a hand! hang up on me, will you? Well,
Well, aren't you proud of yourselves? 7 of you jumping just 2 men.
You make me sick. Come on, boys. And if Remington and O'Bannon want some more when they come to, they can fight us. If they can see anything out of them closed eyes.
Will you quit worrying, Braid? If there's anybody to worry, it's me and Pinto.
You're sure right about that, Deuce. Because Remington ain't going to take this laying down.
What can Remington and O'Bannon do against a lot of us?
Well, one thing he can do is keep Lizzie McComb's backbone up so she'll fight to the nail.
What Remington needs is a good lesson. Something that'll teach him when he tries to cross us up, he's just playing with fire.
Playing with fire, huh? You know, that gives me an idea.
Yeah, it gives me an idea, too. I wonder if we're both thinking about the same thing.
I was thinking that a nice little fire, the right kind of fire, would put Lizzie McComb so far out of business, Remington or nobody else would be able to do her any good.
Say, that's an idea. And won't a fire burn that 2-bit lawyer up?
It sure will burn him up. That's pretty funny. That's what you might call a hot one.
We'll return to the second act of South of Santa Fe, our exciting frontier town adventure, in just a few moments. And now, Frontier Town.
As a lawyer, I make it a practice to pretty well keep my temper under control. But as a rancher, well, I'm afraid that it blows and blows hard. Not only was I sore inside, but I was sore outside as the result of the beating I'd taken at the hands of Brewed and his gang. Well, that night, patched up with court plaster and arnica, Cherokee and I were sitting in my law office, located above Cherokee's livery stable. I was fuming and Cherokee was fuming, but for an entirely different reason.
Billy Blue Blazes, Chad. After the beating I took, it's unfair, inequitable, and downright picayune of you to make me sit here with you when I could be over at the Ace of Hearts, the Gold Nugget, or some other worthy tavern imbibing some relaxing fluids.
All right. Go ahead, Cherokee. If a drink means that much to you, I guess I can get along without you.
Oh, now there's no reason for you to be hasty, Chad. I'll stay here with you for a while if you think it'll do any good.
Who knows what'll do any good. Mr. Deuce Zeideman may be too much for me.
You don't honestly mean that, do you?
Well, I'll admit that Stampede engineer down at the railroad yards today wasn't quite as successful as he thought it was going to be. Lizzie said that they got back all but 37 head of the stampeded cattle.
Yes, but he did succeed in getting Lizzie's men to quit as a result of the stampede.
Cherokee, that varmint is about the crookedest crook I've ever seen. Imagine playing both ends against the middle. Tries to argue us ranchers into breaking our contracts with the McCombs Company at the same time that he's trying to wreck Lizzie and force her into his price-fixing syndicate. He's a rascal, all right, and a clever one.
Well, some folks have called me a rascal, Chad. But my whole trouble has been that the only thing I can't resist is temptation. Now, take drinking liquor. Chad, what are you staring at out the window?
Look, Cherokee, across the street. See those men heading for the McCombs Packing Company barns?
Well, I'll be reformed. A couple of those fellows look familiar.
I'll say they're familiar, all right. They were in that gang that beat us up this afternoon.
What do you think they're doing, leaving their horses and heading for the stockyard holding pen?
I don't know, Cherokee, but we're sure going to find out.
Keep it quiet. I don't want to make any noise while I'm busting off this lot.
Hey, that's it, Pinto. That does it.
Come on, boys. Come on. Don't make too much noise with them kerosene cans.
Yeah. Keep it quiet, boys. Keep it quiet.
Where's the best place to start this fire, Brewed?
Right here, in the feed.
Okay, dump that oil out and get it lit.
Yeah, okay, Pinto. All right, now don't keep quiet, boys. Yeah, get it going there now. Yep.
As it turned out, Cherokee and I got there too late. Too late, that is, to stop the fire. But not too late to run those coyotes out of there with lead.
Come on, Chad. There they go.
Hold it, Cherokee. We've got to let them go and try to put out this fire. Go find some buckets while I try to dig up some blankets. We may be able to put this out before the whole place goes up in smoke.
This keeps up, Chad, I won't have any cattle, plant, or business left.
This syndicate of Zeideman's is a horrible thing. He'll eventually have a monopoly and force people to buy meat at his own prices.
Yeah.
You're sure right about that, Cherokee. In fact, I've been reading that there's some talk in Congress of legislating trusts like that out of business.
Oh, well, I ain't got no time to wait for Congress. You know, I think what I'm going to have to do is get hold of 50 or 60 cattle cars and ship every head of stock I own to Kansas City or Chicago and take what I can get for 'em.
Well, Lizzie, that's your business. But personally, I'd rather end up 6 feet under than knuckle down to a weasel like Deuce Zeideman.
And, Miss McCombs, the same goes for yours truly, Cherokee O'Bannon.
Well, since you can't arrest a bunch of men you can't locate, I had no way of tying up the gang who started the stampede and the fire with my friend Deuce. All Cherokee and I could do was wait. Just wait. Meanwhile, Lizzie McCombs sent a telegram requesting 60 cattle cars. And when the answer arrived, she came storming into my office.
Talk about monopolies. Read this telegram I just got back from the railroad.
Free available cattle car reserved for United Beef Syndicate for the next 60 days.
Yes.
United Beef Syndicate? Isn't that Zeideman's outfit?
Your dad blasted right at Zeideman's outfit. Oh, Chad, there's no two ways about it. He's got me licked.
Of course you're not licked. You don't have to ship your cattle. You can trail drive them to Abilene.
No, not on your tin type. I wouldn't drive a half mile. Life's too short for any more grief than I got now. Oh, Chad. I'm afraid I'm just...
Wait a minute. Hold it, Lizzie. Am I seeing things, or is that Deuce Zeideman coming over here?
It certainly is, Zeideman.
I wonder what he wants.
I hope I'm not butting in. But they told me over at her office that Mrs. McCombs was up here.
Well, you're in, Zeideman. What do you want?
Well, I just heard from the railroad that Mrs. McCombs needs some cattle cars for shipping.
That's right. What'd you do? Come over here to gloat?
Certainly not, ma'am. Since I won't be needing the cars I reserved for another week or two, I'll release them to you, if you'd like.
Oh, wait a minute. Deuce, are you serious?
He's up to something, Lizzie. Leopards don't change their spots, and polecats don't change their stripes.
Look, I came here to talk business with Mrs. McCombs.
All right, Sideman. How much do you want to charge me for the cars?
Charge you? Why, nothing. You just pay the railroad. All I'm interested in is putting an end to all the talk that's been going around about me trying to put you out of business.
It's talk that's going to backfire on you yet,
Oh,
Simon.
now that's enough, Chad. You just keep out of this. Deuce, are you in earnest?
I'd be an awful fool to make you the offer if I wasn't on the level. I'd just be cutting my own throat.
If that's a suggestion, it's the best one I've heard today.
Doggone it, Chad. Enough's enough. I asked you to keep out of this, but you gotta keep running off at the mouth.
But, Lizzie, I was only...
There's some folks in town who say anything Chad Remington's ever mixed up in means trouble. The way you're talking now, I can see that they're right.
Do you mean that you're really going to accept this phony offer that Zeideman's made you about using his cattle cars?
I mean, I'm still running my own business. If I can get railroad cars, I certainly don't need your kind of help.
Deuce, I still don't get the idea of first tying up all the railroad cars and then turning around and letting the old lady use them.
No, Pinto. I'm afraid you wouldn't get the idea. But we've pulled so much rough stuff on the McCombs Packing Company that everybody in town's suspicious.
Well, why shouldn't they be?
That's right. But now, with me lending her the cars to ship her beef in, there ain't nobody, not even a jury, who wouldn't say I'm the best friend she's got in the world.
Sure. And the minute she ships the beef and the cars you're lending her, everything we spent a month doing is knocked right into a cocked hat.
Do you think so? Well, wait till Lizzie McCombs takes off that hat and sees what's really inside of it. Just wait, Pinto. Just you wait.
Although I didn't know that Deuce was laughing, I didn't sleep that night. And along about sunup, I rousted Cherokee out of his bed, made him saddle up 2 of his livery horses, and we went for a ride. I had to think. I had to think hard and mighty fast. And I guess you can say it was no accident that I tried to do my thinking riding close by the railroad right away.
Chad, I think you were strictly non-compos mentis if you try to butt into Lizzie McCombs' business any further.
I'd be loco if I didn't follow this hunch. There's got to be a reason why Deuce let Lizzie borrow those cattle cars. The only reason I can think of is to put her out of business once and for all.
But on the other hand, if you are wrong, the ranchers who have sold to her are going to take you apart. Remember, your luck is wearing mighty thin.
Not half as thin as the city folks will be if Zeideman gets control of the beef market.
I suppose you're right. But what are you going to do way out here in this ungodly hour of the morning?
That cattle train is coming now, Cherokee. It's got to stop for water right down there ahead of us.
So?
So you and I are waiting until the train stops, sneaking behind the coal car, breaking the coupling, and seeing if we can't let the cattle cars roll back down the hill toward town.
By the whiskers of my pet goat, what happens to us if the train crew catches us?
By the whiskers of your pet goat if they catch us. Make tracks out of there, because that air won't be fit breathing. We'll choke to death on gun smoke. All right. Hold it right here. All right, Cherokee. Down off that horse and let's go. Cherokee, you cover me while I crawl behind that tender and break that coupling.
Okay, Chad. Good luck.
Hey, what's going on there?
Chad, come on!
If you don't want to get ventilated, stop right where you are. We're taking charge of these cattle.
Hey, cattle steal!
Hey, Brownie! Get that engine started again! They can't get the cattle if we move them out of here!
Chad, stop them! They're getting back in the engine!
Let them go, Cherokee. If they want the engine, let them take it.
Chad, right in that engine, they'll be back here in a half an hour with a posse.
You mean if that engine gets any further, then... what Deuce planned to have happen to the whole train. A derailment, an accident which he wouldn't be held responsible for. All right, come on, Cherokee. I'll bet we'll find Deuce around here someplace watching to make sure the whole train was wrecked.
But what are we going to do with the cattle?
I'm not worried about the cattle now. What we've got to do is get our hands on the hogs.
I hope you're enjoying your morning constitutional, Deuce. You can't fall off the way Chad's got you tied to the saddle.
Why don't you shut up?
I guess you don't know Cherokee very well, do you, Deuce? He's one man who always keeps his mouth open, ready for any emergency.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And even though this is the time of the morning I'm generally getting home, I've got my mouth all set now for something slightly stronger than breakfast coffee.
And I think that Deuce here is the one who ought to buy you the drink.
Deuce should? Why do you say that, Chad?
Well, wasn't it his gang who closed both your eyes yesterday?
Yeah?
Well, then, since turnabout is fair play, he's the man who should buy your eye opener.
Will you have the polo, dear Liza, will you have the polo, dear Liza, polo?
How very kind of you, dear Henry. I most certainly will. I'll have 3 or 4 or maybe more.
But you take me old tube.
Because they happen to be my tube of polo, dear Henry. Have one.
We adore her, we adore her. Doing things in a very special way. We adore her, nothing's surer. You're the one that can brighten up my day.
Once upon a time there was an engineer. Choo-choo Charlie was his name, we hear. He had an engine and he sure had fun. He used good and plenty candy to make his train run.
Charlie says, love my good and plenty. Charlie says, really rings the bell. Charlie says, love my good and plenty. Don't know any other candy that I love so well.
Sometimes you take so much trouble making half their pudding, you forget to make...
Custard?
So Brown & Poulsen have made instant mix custard. Real creamy custard like you'd expect from Brown & Poulsen. Just add boiling water. You need no milk, and you've perfect custard in seconds.
Oh, yeah, beautiful colour.
Are they? Oh, do you want some custard, huh?
Oh, thank you.
Brown & Poulsen instant mix custard. Good and creamy, because Brown & Poulsen make it.
Once upon a time there was an engineer. Choo-choo Charlie was his name, we hear. He had an engine and he sure had fun. He used good and plenty candy to make his train run.
Charlie says, love my good and plenty. Charlie says, really rings the bell. Charlie says, love my good and plenty. Don't know any other candy that I love so well.
Keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Visit jppet.com today.
Unsolved Mysteries.
out of deference to people who may still be living, character names in some of these true unsolved mysteries have been changed. A closed room, a door bolted and locked, a tight-fastened window under raging storm, a novelist setting for a murder, and stretched on the bed, a man stabbed through the heart. Such the Cambridge Unsolved Mystery. The scene is Cambridge, and standing in its own grounds just off the Great North Road, the Hermitage, home of Henry Monty, affectionately known as the Squire. Darkening skies and a chill to the air with the distant rumble of thunder foretell the coming storm as the Squire, accompanied by Sheriff Welford, walks up to the front door of the Hermitage.
I think I felt a few drops then, Sheriff.
No doubt about it. We'll have a storm before morning.
Better come in and have a nightcap with me before you go on home.
Well, I don't know.
Come along, old man. I always have one. Hannah probably has it all warm.
Is that you, Squire?
Yes, indeed, Hannah. And I have the sheriff with me, so we'll have a double order of punch.
Don't blame me, Hannah. I was all for getting on my way home. But the Squire here insisted, and you know the Squire.
Oh, indeed, and I do, sir. Mary? Mary! Yes, Miss Hannah? Bring another bowl of punch to the kitchen. The master has company. Yes, Miss Hannah.
We'll go up to my room, Sheriff. The fire's burning brighter there.
Just as you say, just as you say.
I'm getting old, Sheriff. These stairs tax me. But I like my upstairs room. I look out over the downs in the spring and summer, and in the winter, I can see the village through the bare branches. Sit down over here by the fire.
Thanks, Squire. Yes, this is a delightful room. Filled with memories, too, I'll be bound.
Yes, memories of 60-odd years. Ah, here's Mary.
Here's your wine, sir. Miss Hannah's baking oatcakes for tomorrow's breakfast, sir, else she'd have brought it herself.
That's all right, Mary. Here, Sheriff.
Thank you. Your health, Squire. And may you live another 65 years.
Oh, no, not that. Not that. There she comes. You better drink down your wine, Sheriff, and be off, else you'll get a soaking.
Yeah, I will. That's good. And thanks for the refreshment. Good night.
Good night. Light the Sheriff to the door, Mary.
Yes, sir, I will. Good night, Sheriff.
Good night, Mary. Old Hannah walks down the hallway. Both she and Mary look up to the landing above and see the Squire close his room door. Hear the key turn in the lock. Hear the bolt slide home. The old grandfather's clock on the turn on the stairs strikes 10 o'clock as the two women say good night and go to their separate bedrooms.
Tell the master breakfast ready, Mary. Yes, Miss Hannah. Breakfast is ready, Master. Master. What's to do, Mary? The master, he doesn't answer. Master, speak. Say something. Oh, something's happened. Run and get help. We'll have to break down the door. Oh, the master may be ill, very ill. Dead, maybe. Oh, quick, then, now to run for help.